name is Siva Namuduri, and it's my privilege to introduce Speaker of the Day, Dr. Venkata Chaganti. Dr. Chaganti Garu is born in a family of Vedic lineage to Sri Sundarrao Garu and Srimati Rajalakshmi Garu. His Guru Parampara includes towering personalities like Srimad Paramahamsa Parivajrakacharya, Atmananda Saraswati Swami Bhagavad and Jagadguru Kanchi Kamakoti Pithadipati Sri Chandrasekharendra Swami Saraswati Swami. His Vedic Guru is Darshanika, Kalaprapurna, Veda Vedanga Parangata, Darshana Tattvavetta Sri Pandita Gopadev Shastri Garu. In contemporary education, Dr. Chaganti has BE from Osmania University, MS from University of Texas. Dr. Venkata Chaganti has a doctorate in condensed matter physics from Georgia State University. Apart from the university's research in quantum thoughts, he did independent research in Vedas and Shastras for the past 30 plus years. He worked on science in Vedas and Shastras that are not readily available to the present society. One such aspect is reducing air pollution with the help of Vedic yajnas. For the past 12 years, Dr. Venkata Chaganti Garu conducted multiple yajnas that yielded measurable projected benefits up to 50-mile radius around the Yajnashala. These include Pravartya, Ativrishti Nivarana Mahayajna, Brahaspati Sabha, Visha Nivarana Mahayajna, Krimi Nivarana Mahayajna in multiple locations through non-profit organization Vedas World in Vedic spirit. To share and propagate information related to his research, Dr. Venkata Chaganti maintains www.vedasworld.org website and YouTube channel with nearly 1,000 videos about Vedas, Yajnas and other related Arsha literature. He has more than 35,000 subscribers on YouTube and growing by the day. Dr. Venkata Chaganti is president of Vedas Wiki organization. This is an extensive work that can be used to find the properties of Agni, Surya, Vidyut, Ishvara, Vayu, Indra, Yajna, etc. that can be used in modern science for human condition betterment. Dr. Chaganti also founded University of Applied Vedic Sciences to keep the noble thoughts going. However long I keep going, I will not be able to do a draft sketch of all things Dr. Chaganti has done and has been working on. I request Dr. Sarada Purnasunti Garu to take this program forward. Please. Thank you.
बीजापूरकदीक्षुकार्मुकलसच्चक्राब्जपाशोत्पलः व्रीह्यग्रस्पविषाणरत्नकलशत्रोत्यत्कराम्भोरुह ध्येयो वल्लभया सपद्मकरया श्लिष्योज्ज्वला भूषया विश्वोत्पत्तिविपत्तिसंस्थितिकरो विघ्नेश इष्टार्थदः नमामि वेदमातरम्. నమస్కారం. నా పేరు శారదా పూర్ణ. సాధకులకి నిత్యానుష్ఠాన బ్రహ్మయజ్ఞంలో ఒక మంత్రం ఉంది, అమాయంతు బ్రహ్మచారిణి స్వాహ అని. అంటే బ్రహ్మ విద్యని నిత్య విధిగా అభ్యసించే నియమశీలుల సాంగత్యం నాకు అనుక్షణం లభించుగాక అని. పదే పదే ఈ మంత్రాన్ని కూడా మననం చెయ్యాలని మహర్షులు మనకి పదే పదే చెప్పారు. తత్ చింతనం, తత్ కథనం, అన్యోన్యం తత్ ప్రబోధనం, ఏతత్ ఏకపరత్వం చ బ్రహ్మభ్యాసం విదుర్బుధాః. అయితే ఇందులో ఈ మాటలు ఉన్నాయి కదా, బ్రహ్మయజ్ఞం, బ్రహ్మ విద్య, బ్రహ్మాభ్యాసం, ఇవేమిటి, మనం ఆచరించవలసిన విషయాలు ఏమిటి, వీటికి అయినటువంటి సాధనా మార్గాలు ఏమిటి. పూర్వకాలంలో మహర్షులు ఎందరో ఎన్నో విషయాలు మనకి చెప్పారు. అయితే సనాతన ధర్మాన్ని నూతన జీవన ధర్మంగా ఏర్పరిచి ఎప్పటికప్పుడు అధునాతన సామాజిక, సాంఘిక, ధార్మిక, ఆధ్యాత్మిక మార్గావలంబనకి మనకి బోధించడానికి మన మధ్య ఈ కాలంలో అనేకులు ఉన్నారు. మన అదృష్టానికి మన మధ్యనే ఉన్నారు. వారు ఈ బ్రహ్మాభ్యాసం, బ్రహ్మయజ్ఞం, బ్రహ్మ విద్య అనేటటువంటి మార్గంలో తను చరిస్తూ, తను ఆచరిస్తూ, అందరికీ దానిని నవనూతనమైనటువంటి అంతర్జాల విధానంలో కూడా బోధిస్తూ మనకి చెప్పడానికి ఉన్నారు డాక్టర్ వెంకట చాగంటి గారు. వారిని కలవటానికి, వారి మాటలు వినడానికి మనం సమావేశమయ్యాం. మీరు ఎక్కడికో వెళ్ళొచ్చు, ఎన్నో పనులు చేయొచ్చు, కానీ మీ సమయాన్ని ఇక్కడ మాకు ఇవ్వడానికి వచ్చారు. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి కూడా నమస్కారం చేస్తున్నాను ఆ విషయంలో. తర్వాత ఏమిటంటే, వేద విద్యా పరిషత్ ఇట్స్ an organization established in Chicago in 1997 under the guidance of Brahmashri Vishwanatha Achyuta Devarayadu, son of Padma Vibhushan Jnanapitha awardee Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana garu. With the blessings of Brahmashri Tangirala Balagangadhar Shastri garu, బ్రహ్మశ్రీ రేమళ్ళ సూర్యప్రకాశ శాస్త్రి వదిలి వారి ఆశీర్వచనంతో ఈ వేద విద్యాపీఠం చికాగోలో నెలకొల్పడం అయింది. In the organization have conducted many conferences, seminars and with many community member support. Since that time, many are taking part in understanding Brahma Vidya, Brahma Abhyasam and Veda Jnanam and Veda Saraswatam through learning Sanskrit, Veda Mantras, Veda Suktas and much more. August gathering of community on behalf of Veda Vidya Parishad and my own personal behalf, with much humility, I extend a hearty welcome to you all and our guest of honor, Dr. Venkata Chaganti, President of Vedas Wiki, President, University of Applied Vedic Sciences, for today's meeting. Sir, please come in. I request Ananda to bring a shawl. This is Kavacham, Sri Rama Raksha. If we give a piece of cloth, a sari, shalwa, that represents the Kavacham. And I request very elderly in our family, with much humbleness, Shri B.B. Lugaru, please come and give the shawl, please come. Behalf of Veda Vidya Parishad, I request Shiva Namaduri, who has been a support and a backbone for all our ventures. Shiva Namaduri, please come in, honor our guest. వేద ధర్మానికి ఆధారం బ్రహ్మకమలం. దాని బదులుగా ఈరోజు మన ముందు ఉన్నటువంటి శ్రీ వెంకట్ గారికి ఇక్కడ సమావేశమైన అందరి మిత్రుల తరపున, చికాగో మిత్రులందరి తరపున, వేద విద్యా పరిషత్ తరపున వారికి వారిని ఉపన్యాసం సాగించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. నమస్కారం.
ఓం అగ్నిమీడే పురోహితం యజ్ఞస్య దేవమృత్విజం గోదాహారం రత్నధాతామం. సభకు నమస్కారం. నేను డాక్టర్ వెంకటా చాగంటి. నేను ఫిజిక్స్లో పిహెచ్డి చేశాను. వేదాల్ని అర్థపాఠంగా బ్రహ్మశ్రీ కళాప్రభు ఉన్న పండిత్ గోపదేవ శాస్త్రి గారు ఆయన దగ్గర నేర్చుకున్నాను. ఆయన కాశ్యాది విద్యాపీఠాలను ఆయన గురువుల దగ్గర ఆయన నేర్చుకున్నాను. ముఖ్యంగా శ్రీ రామోపాధ్యాయ గారి దగ్గర బాగా ఎక్కువ కాలం స్పెండ్ చేశారు. ఆయన ముఖ్యంగా ఆయన్ని గురువుగా చెప్తారు. అలానే కాశీ మన కంచి కామకోటి పీఠాధిపతి దగ్గర కూడా ఆయన చక్కగా వ్యాసకృతమైన వేదాంత దర్శనాన్ని చక్కగా డిస్కస్ చేశారు. ఆ వేదాంత దర్శనాన్ని ముగ్గురు దగ్గర డిస్కస్ చేశారు. ముగ్గురు దగ్గర ఆయన పటిమ చూపించారు. ఆయన అనేక పుస్తకాలు రాశారు. అంబా దర్శనమాలని చెప్పి ఆయన చాలా తిరుమల తిరుపతి దేవస్థానం వాళ్ళు కూడా ఆయనకి ధన సహాయం చేశారు ప్రింటింగ్ కోసం. అలాంటి మహానుభావుడు 100 సంవత్సరాలు బతికాడు. ఆయన 88 వయసు ఉండగా ఆయన నిరుక్తాన్ని తెలుగులోకి అనువదించారండి. 88లో ఆయన ఏమన్నారంటే, నేను ఇలా గడిచిపోతున్న కాలము, నేను బతికున్నప్పుడే చేసేయాలని అని చెప్పి తొందర పెట్టేశాడు. అందరినీ రిటర్న్ చేశారు. సభకు నమస్కారం. పెద్దలందరికీ నమస్కారం. ముఖ్యంగా శ్రీమతి శారదా పొన్న గారికి, డాక్టర్ శ్రీమతి శారదా పొన్న గారికి నమస్కారం. నాకు ముందుగా తెలవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, మనం ఇక్కడ గ్యాదర్ అయింది వేదం గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. సో వేదం మీద మీ అభిప్రాయం చెప్తే దాన్ని బట్టి నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది నేనేం మాట్లాడాలి. అందుకని వేదం అన్నది ఎవరిచ్చారు అన్నది మనం ఫస్ట్ వెరిఫై చేసుకుంటాం. మీ అందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయమే, కానీ నాకు తెలవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, మీకేం తెలుసు అన్నది తెలిస్తే కానీ నేనేం మాట్లాడాలో నాకు తెలియదు. ఎందుకంటే మీలో చాలామంది పండితులు ఉన్నారు, విఘ్నులు ఉన్నారు, వేద సంపత్తి కలిగిన వాళ్ళు. సో ఎవరేంటో తెలిస్తే దాని ప్రకారం నేను మాట్లాడడానికి వీలవుతుంది. సో వేదం ఎవరిచ్చారు? మనం ఒక ఇష్టాగోషిలాగా మాట్లాడుకున్నాము. నేను మిమ్మల్ని ప్రశ్న అడగట్లేదు, నేను కేవలం తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాను. దయచేసి అపార్థం చేసుకోకండి. సో వేదం ఎవరిచ్చారు? ఏమండి? ఋషులు విన్నారు. యా, ఋషులు విన్నారు. ఎగ్జాక్ట్, అపౌరుషయ. బాగుంది. దట్స్ రైట్. సో అపౌరుషయ. సో ఎంతమంది ఋషులకి ఇచ్చారు ఈ వేదం? ఏమండి? ఓ, సో మీరు ఎవరన్నా విభేదిస్తారు ఆయనతో, లేకపోతే అందరూ? సప్త ఋషులు. ఇంకా ఏమండి? బ్రహ్మకు మాత్రం. ఓకే, యా, కరెక్ట్ అండి. మీరు అన్ని ఆన్సర్లు కరెక్టే, కానీ దానిలో మనము వేదం ఏం చెప్తుందో కూడా తెలియాలి. ఓకే, సో మనకి 3 ఆన్సర్లు వచ్చింది. ఒకటి ఏంటంటే ఒకళ్ళకే ఇచ్చారు, అది వ్యాసుల వాక్యం. తర్వాత సప్తశులకి, తర్వాత బ్రహ్మకు మాత్రమే. ఇది నిజమా? ఇప్పుడు ఏది కరెక్ట్? ఇందులో 3 కరెక్టా? అసలు ఈ 3 కరెక్ట్ కాదా? ఇది తెలవాలి మనకి. అప్పుడు కానీ మనము అసలు ఏం మాట్లాడుకున్నామో మనకు అర్థం కాదు. ఋగ్వేదము అగ్ని అన్న ఋషి, యజుర్వేదము వాయువు అన్న ఋషికి, సామవేదము ఆదిత్యుడన్న ఋషికి, అథర్వవేదము అంగీరసుడన్న ఋషికి ఇచ్చారు. అయితే దీనికి సాక్ష్యం ఏంటి? నేను చెప్పేశాను, వారెవరో సప్తఋషులు అన్నారు, వీరు వ్యాసులు వారు అన్నారు, వారు బ్రహ్మ అన్నారు. మరి మీరు చెప్పేదానికి సాక్ష్యం ఏంటి? సాక్ష్యం లేకుండా ఏది ఒప్పుకోకూడదు. వేదం అంటేనే ఖచ్చితంగా ప్రశ్న అడిగి దాన్ని నిరూపించాలి. అది నిరూపణకి ఉండకపోతే కనుక మనకు సాధ్యం కాదు. మనకు తెలిసి మొట్టమొదటి రచయిత ఎవరండి? మనకి తెలిసిన వాల్మీకి. అంతకుముందు ఎవరు లేరా? మీరు మనుధర్మరాజు పేరు విన్నారా? ఆయన రాశారు మనుధర్మశాస్త్రం. అందులో స్పష్టంగా రాశారు ఎవరెవరికి వేదం ఇవ్వబడింది. సో అది మొట్టమొదటి. ఆ తర్వాత వ్యాసులు వారు దాన్ని సమర్థించారు. తర్వాత శంకరాచార్యులు వారు సమర్థించారు. తర్వాత వచ్చిన ఋషులు మహర్షి దయానంద సరస్వతి, వీడు అందరూ కూడా దాన్ని సమర్థించుకోవచ్చు. మనకి ఋషి పరంపర కాబట్టి ఋషులు సమర్థించిందే మనం తీసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే మనం అప్పుడు పుట్టలేదు కాబట్టి. సో ఋషులు ఏం చెప్పారు అనేది తీసుకొని అందులో కూడా తప్పులు ఉంటే కనుక పక్కన పెట్టాలి. వేదం ఏం చెప్పింది అని కూడా తెలుసు. వేదం చెప్పిందా నేను అగ్నికి ఇస్తున్నాను, నేను వాయువుకి ఇస్తున్నాను, లేకపోతే నేను ఆదిత్యుడికి ఇస్తున్నాను, లేకపోతే నేను అంగీరసుడికి ఇస్తున్నాను అని వేదం చెప్పిందా? ఎందుకంటే పరమాత్ముడు వేదం ఇచ్చాడు, అపౌరుషేయం కాబట్టి ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు, పుట్టినవాడు ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు, అది ఓన్లీ పరమాత్ముడు ఇచ్చాడు తెలుసు. సో ఆ పరమాత్ముడు ఇచ్చిన దాన్ని వేదంలో ఉందా ఆ విషయము? నేను వేదం ఇచ్చాను అని పరమాత్ముడు వేదంలో చెప్పాడా? ఎందుకంటే మనం వేదం గురించి మాట్లాడుకునేటప్పుడు వేదం ఏం చెప్తుందో మొట్టమొదట మనం వినాలి. విన్న తర్వాత పురాణాలు ఏం చెప్పింది, పురాణాల తర్వాత మిగతా ఋషులు ఏం చెప్పారు అన్నది మనం తీసుకుంటూ పోవచ్చు. ఇందులో వేదము స్వతః ప్రమాణం. సూర్యుడికి ఇంకో ప్రమాణం అక్కర్లేదు. సూర్యుడి ఆయనకి ఇంకొక ప్రమాణం అక్కర్లేదు. కానీ ఏదైనా వస్తువు చూడాలంటే సూర్యుడు వెలుతురు కావాలి, లేకపోతే చూడలేదు. ఆ లైట్ ఉంది కదండి చూడొచ్చు అంటే ఇది కూడా సూర్యుడే. సూర్యుడి మూలంగానే విద్యుత్ ప్రవహిస్తుంది, లేకపోతే విద్యుత్ సాధ్యం కాదు. ఇది వేదంలో చెప్తారు. మనం తెలుసుకోవచ్చు కూడా విషయం. సూర్యుడు లేదే విద్యుత్ లేదు, అగ్ని లేదు, ఏది లేదు. సో స్వతః ప్రమాణాలు వాటంతటా వెలుగుతాయి. పరతః ప్రమాణాలు వేదం మీద ఆధారపడతాయి. ప్రతి పురాణంలోనూ వేదమే పరమ ప్రమాణం అని చెప్పారు. సరే, ఇప్పుడు వేదం అంటే ఏంటని ఒక చిన్న ఉపన్యాసం ఇచ్చాను. ఈ వేదము ఎన్ని వేదాలు అంటే ఇప్పుడే మాట్లాడుకున్నాం, 4 వేదాలు. 4ఏనా? బ్రాహ్మణాలు వేదం కాదా? ఉపనిషత్తులు వేదం కాదా? పురాణాలు వేదం కాదా? ఇలా ప్రశ్నించుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. భగవద్గీత కూడా వేదం కాదా? ఇది కూడా అడగచ్చు. ఇందాక నేను చెప్పాను, ఏదైనా సరే వేదమే చెప్పాలి, వేదం చెప్పాలి, ఇది వేదము అని వేదం చెప్పాలి. చెప్పకపోతే కాదనంట. వేదం ఎప్పుడు ఇవ్వబడింది? సృష్టి ఆదిలో ఇవ్వబడింది. సృష్టి ఆదిలో భగవద్గీత ఎక్కడుంది? లేదండి భగవద్గీత కూడా వేదమేనండి అని ఎవరన్నా అది సృష్టి ఆదిలో ఉండాలి. అయితే భగవద్గీతలో కృష్ణుడు ఒక సెంటెన్స్ చెప్పాడు, నేను సూర్యుడు కూడా ఇది చెప్పాను అన్నాడు. మరి సృష్టి ఆదిలో వచ్చేసింది కదండి. సూర్యుడికి ఎందుకు చెప్తాడు భగవద్గీత? ఎందుకో చెప్పాడు, మొత్తం చెప్పాడు. ఈ సూర్యుడు అనే పదము ఒక మనిష, దేవత, రూపం ఉన్నదా, రూపం లేనిదా అనే చర్చ వస్తుంది. ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఈ రోజున మనం అందరం కూడా ఈ గడ్డ మీద ఉండడానికి కారణం మనం వేదాన్ని వదిలేసేది. వేదాన్ని వదిలేసేసేసి మనము పరాయి గడ్డ మీద కూర్చోవాల్సి వస్తే, ఒకప్పుడు భారతదేశము పరసు వేది. ఎవరన్నా భారతదేశాన్ని ఇలా ముట్టుకుంటే వాడు ధనికులైపోయాడు. మీరు చూడండి, భారతదేశపు రాజులు వేరే రాజ్యాలకు వెళ్ళి దండయాత్ర చేసి దోచుకొచ్చిన ఎక్కడ ఉదంతం లేదు. భారతదేశానికే మిగతా రాజులు వచ్చి దండయాత్ర చేసి యూరోప్ రిచ్ అవ్వడానికి, మిగతా దేశాలు రిచ్ అవ్వడానికి కారణం మన భారతదేశం. వేదం మూలంగానే మనమంతా కూడా అంత ధనికులుగా ఉండేవాడు. ఆ వేదాన్ని వదిలిపెట్టాం కాబట్టి మనం పరాయి గడ్డ మీద ఇక్కడ కూర్చోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ వేదం నుంచి ఇంకాస్త ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాం. ఉపనిషత్తులు, దర్శనాలు ఇవేంటి? ఇవి వేదానికి ఉపాంగాలు. అవి ఉపాంగాల కింద చెప్పబడతాయి. సో దర్శనాలు షడ్దర్శనాలు: పూర్వమీమాంస, వైశేషిక దర్శనము, న్యాయ దర్శనము, యోగ దర్శనము, ఉత్తర మీమాంస, ఇంకొకటి మన సాంఖ్య దర్శనం. ఈ 6 షడ్దర్శనాలు. అలానే ఉపనిషత్తులు చాలా ఉన్నాయి, 108 ఉన్నాయని చెప్తారు. కానీ ముఖ్యంగా మనం 10 ఉపనిషత్తులనే మనం పట్టించుకున్నాం. ఈ ఉపనిషత్తులు ఏమిటి, దర్శనాలు ఏమిటి, వేదం ఏమిటి, బ్రాహ్మణాలు ఏమిటి, అరణ్యకాలు ఏమిటి, ఇంత సాహితీ సంపద ఎట్లా డెవలప్ అవుతుందండి? మనం పాములు పట్టుకునే వాళ్ళము, కోతులు ఆడించుకునే వాళ్ళమైతే మనకింత సంపద ఎలా స్టార్ట్ అయింది, ఎలా ఉండుంటుంది? ఇది ఆశ్చర్యకరమైన విషయం అన్నమాట. మనం ఎప్పుడు ఆలోచించాం. మనం ఎంత ధనికులం అంటే ఆ ధనికుల నుంచి మనము విడిపోయాం. వేదాన్ని వదిలేసేసి విడిపోయాం. వేదాన్ని ఎప్పుడైతే వదిలిపెట్టామో ఆ రోజున మనం పేదవాళ్ళం అయిపోయాం, అవిద్యలో పడిపోయాం. మనము అంటే మన పూర్వీకుల నుంచి, కారణం ఏదన్నా కావచ్చు, మన పూర్వీకుల నుంచే అది అలా అలా వస్తున్నా రోజు శ్రీమతి శారదా లాంటి వాళ్ళు ఇట్లాంటి సభ పెట్టడం అన్నది చాలా విశేషం. లేకపోతే ఇది కూడా మనం మాట్లాడుకోం. మనకు సమయం లేదు, వేదం గురించి మాట్లాడుకునే సమయం లేదు. అన్నీ మాట్లాడతాం కానీ వేదం గురించి మాట్లాడతాం. వేదం ఉంది మాది తెలుసు, అందరికీ తెలుసు. నాస్తికులు మనని ఆట పట్టిస్తున్నారు. భగవంతుడు ఉన్నామని నిరూపించగలవాలి. మీరు ఎవరన్నా నిరూపిస్తారంటే భగవంతుడు ఉన్నాడని నిరూపించాలి, సైంటిఫిక్గా నిరూపించాలి. మీరెవరన్నా నిరూపిస్తారా? అడుగుతున్నాను. మీలో ఎవరన్నా భగవంతుడు ఉన్నాడని నిరూపిస్తారా? నేను నిరూపిస్తాను. నేను సైంటిఫిక్ పీపుల్ అందరినీ కూర్చోబెట్టి భగవంతుడు ఉన్నాడని చెప్పి నేను నిరూపిస్తాను. అది ఎందుకంటే అది ఎలా సాధ్యమవుతుంది? అలా సాధ్యమవుతుందండి. భగవంతుడు మీరు చూపించగలుగుతారా? ఖచ్చితంగా చూపిస్తానండి. సైంటిఫిక్గా గుర్తుపెట్టు. శాస్త్ర పరంగా నేను నిరూపిస్తాను. సైంటిస్ట్, ద టాప్ మోస్ట్ సైంటిస్ట్ ఆల్సో విల్ యాక్సెప్ట్, ఎస్ గాడ్ ఈస్ దేర్. అది నేను చేయగలుగుతాను. ఎందుకంటే వేదం చదవడం. వేదం చదవడం అంటే కేవలము స్వరపాఠం మాత్రమే కాదు, అర్ధపాఠం చేయాలి. స్వరపాఠం మన వాళ్ళు చాలా ఘనంగా చేస్తారు, చాలా బాగా చేస్తారు. కానీ అర్ధపాఠం వదిలిపెట్టేశారు. ఏదైతే అర్థం చెప్తుందో, ఏదైతే మనని ధనికులను చేస్తుందో, ఏదైతే మనని ఈ ప్రపంచంలో మకుటం లేని మహారాజుగా నిలబెడుతుందో, అటువంటి వేదం అర్ధపాఠాన్ని వదిలేసేసి స్వరపాఠం మాత్రమే పట్టుకొని మనం ముందుకు వెళ్ళిపోతాం. తప్పదు, అది వెళ్ళాలి, స్వరపాఠం కావాలి. కానీ అర్ధపాఠం లేకుండా ఎట్లా? ఒక స్పానిష్ పాటకి వేదమంత్రానికి తేడా లేకుండా అయిపోయింది. దానికి తల ఊపుతున్నారు, దీనికి తల ఊపుతున్నారు. ఇంగ్లీష్, యా ష్యూర్. ఐఎమ్ సారీ, I thought everyone is Telugu here. So it's my mistake, sorry. So, can we do only, are we doing only chanting of mantras, or are we doing the analysis of the mantras? Agni Meele. Okay, why do I say Agni Meele? Why do I say like that? Swaritam, why should I take up? Why I take up like that? I can say Agni Meele, Purohitam, Yagnasya, Devam, Rutvijam, Votaram, Ratnam, Dadam. Why can't I say just like this? Why you have to sing like that? Everybody will say that, the meaning will change if you don't sing properly. Okay, I'll challenge the entire community of this priesthood whoever is doing this chanting for years together, I will chant in a different way. You tell me the mistake and tell me why it is wrong. That is called as Ardha Path. If we don't know that one, who will listen? One day I took a priest to Florida for doing the yajna there, for performing yajna to mitigate a hurricane there. So when we went there, while coming back, he was literally crying. Sir, you did very nicely this yajna, you made me to do this one, and I am very happy, but I am not able to tell the public that don't chant mantra as they like. They have to chant in a proper manner. They are not chanting it properly. I said, okay, what's wrong if they chant something? Are they doing some, akshara mistake? Are they missing one letter? Are they adding some letter? He said, no, they are doing that correctly, but they are not chanting in a proper swara. I said, okay, what's wrong in that? He said, the meaning will change, sir. Then I asked him, okay, tell me one mantra, what they are chanting and how the meaning is changing. He said, I don't know, sir, my guru told that the meaning will change. When your guru told, why did you ask him? Why it will change? If you don't know why it will change, why are you asking others not to chant? That means you are suppressing them from chanting a mantra. Let them learn, they are babies. Let them learn. He said, no, they are not babies, they are 50, 60 years old. I said, they are babies in Vedas. They are learning it. Let them learn. Whatever they want to chant, let them chant. And if they are making a akshara mistake, then you tell, no, this is not supposed to be. You tell me in Gayatri, why do you say Tat Savitur Varenyam? Why do you want to say like that? Why can't you say Varenyam? Why can't you say? Tell me why you want to say like this. Then they will understand it. If you don't tell what is that, how will they learn it? How do they know? They will never know. There is some purpose for that. Om Annapate Annasyano. This mantra we chant when we are eating food, before eating. Okay. When you are saying this Annapate, do you have to say Udattamu, Antya Udattamu, Adi Udattamu? What do you have to say? This is very important. So, there is a lot of importance for chanting. Lot of importance for that. But at the same time, Ardha Patham is required. If you don't know why are you chanting like that, what is the use of chanting? I require to know. God has not given you some special property that you only should sing. Let everyone sing that. But tell them this is the mistake. Don't show one example. Everywhere you show the example. Every mantra, what mistake they do, you tell. No, nobody can tell. I'll give 10 mantras, let them tell. I'll give those 10 mantras to you and go. Get me the answer within a month. From any priest of your liking. Not only here, from India also. Sad thing is that they will not tell. Because they are not trained for that. My problem is that. Today I am here to tell this point that we lost Parasuvedi. India was Parasuvedi once. Everybody touched and became rich. And we like paupers came here and trying to become rich. So sad it is. I'll give you an example. What is science? How Vedas talk. Sattavada Brahmanam, if anybody has heard about it, it is giving the summary of Yajurveda. So it gives the mantras, meanings and everything. In that, when we perform Homa, what happens to the material is clearly written. What becomes water vapor, what becomes smoke, dust particles, everything. And also, in that, one question has come, like, okay, the sky is blue. So, then Maharshi Dayananda Saraswati, one of the latest reformers, he told, no, sky is not blue. No, I can see the sky is blue. In 1875, remember, I am giving you the chronology of order. 1875 he told, no, sky is not blue. In Satyavada Brahmana it's clearly written, that is particles collection of Agni, Jalam and Prithvi. Because of that, your light is visible as blue. He mentioned it. Then in 1890, Rayleigh scattering, first time he announced it. Because of scattering of dust particles, the light is, we are seeing blue. In 1905 only they accepted that point. So how does people from Satyavada Brahmana knew that point? So early in the age. Because science was there, I told you. Anybody touched India, he became rich. We gave it to them. We didn't give any Vedas, but we lost it because we left Vedas. Seriously. We all left Vedas. We have become paupers. We have become uneducated, totally. Now the question comes, I am talking about Ardhapatam once again. Swarapatam is one side, Ardhapatam is other side. Swarapatam was the thing of olden days where people chanted, remembered the mantra with their Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita and mixed with everything. Chandas, Devata, Rishi. Everything they kept it in order. When they chant a mantra, they previously that they used to tell first who is the Rishi for this, who is the Devata for this, what is the Chandas for this, what is the Swaram for this. Then chant. That is how Guru Parampara has come. That's a very good system. Till today we kept it. Not only that, we have again in that, just not mantra chanting. We have in that 11 methods to do that. Different ways of chanting the mantra. So that way also we have done, practiced a lot in India in olden days. Today also that practice and few people are practicing. But that's the method that preserved it. Good. Where is the Ardhapata? Where is the meaning of this mantra? What is the utilization of this mantra? How do I utilize it? How did people from Satyavada Brahmana knew that sky is blue because of these three particles, dust particles there lying? How did they know? Did they send balloons? Why? Why we are not knowing that point today? Something surprising. Pravargya we do one process in performing the Somayava. One of the processes is Pravargya which can be done independently. This Pravargya when you mix goat milk, cow milk and boiling ghee, we get a globe of fire. That we analyzed and we published a paper also. This one has power to kill bacteria and viruses. How did they know that point? And those days they used to say, women are not supposed to see Pravargya. No, we can see that. Everyone can see. But those days what rules and regulations they kept, it's up to them. Now what I am trying to say is Ardhapatam, again back. When I know a mantra, do I know the meaning? Or do I think that if I chant it I am getting power? If I am getting power, what am I doing in America? Where is my power? No, this power is mental but not physical. What? You say God has given Vedas and He doesn't have that knowledge to give us the physical entity of our living? He is such a dumbhead that He will give like this? Think about it. If you know Vedam, then you know everything. Vedam is everything. Bottom to top. So, Ardhapatam is very important. Without knowing the meaning of a mantra, you are chanting. Good. It's good for us to listen. But it's no use if you don't know what it is. We are required to know it. We are required to know. Definitely, you all required to know each and every mantra meaning if you are having the capacity to learn. Okay, what will you do after learning that one? That is what is Jnana called as. Rigvedam is for Jnana, Yajurvedam, Karma Kriya, Samavedam, Upasana, Atharva Vedam? What for Atharva Vedam then? If one is Jnanam, one is Upasana, one is Karma Kanda, then what for Atharva Vedam is required? Samsaya Nivrutti. All doubts will be clarified there. Without knowing Atharva Vedam, your doubts are not clarified. So is it possible to read all the Vedas now? The question is that. Okay, sir, let's say accept it today itself. Everybody, we will start learning Vedas. Now tell me what is the use of this? What use do I have learning Vedas? That's the primary question. If I don't have a use, I don't learn it. I want the use. Can anybody tell what is the use of learning Vedas?
Getting to know the journey of life.
Journey of life. Do we require? We are living without knowing that. Absolutely.
You will not get Alzheimer's.
We don't get Alzheimer's.
That's a good point. But
Discipline, what for?
no, if you learn it. If you don't learn it, I'll say that differently.
Yeah.
If you don't learn it, there's no difference between. So if I am chanting a mantra without knowing the meaning, there's no difference between me and parrot.
That's right, sir. Exactly.
So parrot also can chant, I can also chant.
Yes, sir.
But if I learn the meaning, which parrot cannot learn, I can be a better person. I'm actually going to see the next step in my life.
Exactly. You're right. So, correct. But now the question is again coming back to the original thing. Okay, now today I'm start learning Vedas. What is the use to me? I'm in an IT job. I get 200k, 300k, 1 million per annum. My wife is good. My children are good. I'm a doctor. I earn millions of dollars. Why do I require this Vedam? Bluntly I'm asking, when you are having such a salary, such a living style, who requires Vedam? Yes? Emandi?
That's not fulfilling.
That's not fulfilling. What is not fulfilling?
You need to know more.
Okay,
Still empty, you can feel empty.
that's right. That's correct. You're right. So, what is that emptiness? I'm going beyond that. Yes, my satisfaction is not there. I'm not happy. I'm not fulfilled. Everything is correct, ma'am. No doubt about it. But beyond that, it is there something. That's what I'm talking about.
It's only 1/4 of life. Physical life is 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
Rest we have intellectual, emotional, other lives within.
Yes.
That need to be rewarded.
Yes.
That need to be fulfilled.
Yes.
But that we need
Well,
this analysis.
yes, ma'am. Correct.
Eternity.
Yeah, that's correct. So now the thing is that whether you heard her what she's saying or not, but let me reiterate it. She says that this whatever living today we have is 1/4. 3/4 is still there. That's good. I'm talking beyond that.
Knowing yourself.
Yes?
Knowing yourself.
Knowing yourself, that also falls in this 1/4. Beyond that I'm talking.
Paravidya.
Paravidya, that also I'm talking beyond that.
You will know the connection between cause and the effect.
You'll know okay, connection, you'll know cause and effect, then next what? Okay, I knew now, cause and effect. Outside it's cold because it is Dakshinayana, that's good.
With that awareness, you will be able to better the human condition all around.
Why? Already Americans are living happily, Europeans are living happily, South Americans are living happily, Japanese are living happily, Chinese are living happily, everybody without Vedam.
And again, Jnanam should know why I exist.
Why I exist? Who cares? I'm getting 300k, 500k. Who cares what I am and who I am? You know, a NASA scientist says, what man, there is, 120 light years away, there is a earth there where, people are living there. They believe that, they trust that, they publish newspapers and they get name, fame, everything. What are we doing with Vedam? What is there in Vedam to learn? I'm an NASA scientist, I went to moon, I stepped there, I came back. I bounced there, from there, I came back. What is that you are talking about Vedam? Come on, man, all trash. This is what they will tell.
We learn how to recreate.
The recreate, everybody is doing it. Are we not doing? reproduction of people we are doing. Everyone is that. There's something beyond that. Vedam is that. That's why we were powerful that day. Vedam is more than this all. Paramatma, correct. Yes, sir.
Jnanam leads to prajnanam and then vijnanam.
Yes.
That should lead to brahmajnanam.
Yes, sir.
That is where Veda.
Yes, sir. Yes, everyone is telling the same point, correct. Paramatma, we should require to know it, correct. But how do you prove Paramatma is there first? First question again comes, I'm an NASA scientist, I'm asking you. Come on, man, don't put all this in our minds. This is religious trash, you believe it. We don't believe such things. You prove God is there.
अस्यासिकाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः.
Show me. Show me.
Because I'm talking, there is already, that's right.
Yeah, you're talking, anybody can
Talking,
talk.
I can see
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, correct.
Because of reason, link with you.
Yes.
Otherwise, we can't. If there is no God in your sharira, we can't do anything, right?
Yeah, but that same person, that NASA scientist says, in my shariram also God should be there, but I am not talking.
That is your karma phala. You are not talking,
Again.
you are not getting.
That's right. Karma phala and all. That's all. He'll tell that's all trash.
You can walk, whatever it is, physical problems, that is your karma phala in past life.
That's correct, man. You're right. That's all for us. We know from childhood. But for an atheist, you can't tell karma phala. You tell, I am born, I am dead. Finish.
So everything we should know in Veda only. Veda is life. Veda only life.
How do you prove that?
If you read, if you learn about that, that is proof. If you don't know anything about that,
Did
you
we all
don't know
read?
where is God? You
Did
don't
we
know.
all read it?
Yeah.
Did we all read it?
Understanding. Not reading is only. Need understand.
No, if it's so powerful, why didn't you start reading from the beginning? That's the question he'll ask us. Correct? If you are thinking it's so powerful, yes sir, you have something.
I kind of push back against the argument. Why do you need to prove Paramatma exists? Either Paramatma exists or not. It's your own personal choice or your own personal thing. Why do you need to make all these proofs?
Yeah.
Because if you say why to study the Vedas, my opinion, right, without studying it, is like I take my faith, whatever it is, to be of the Astika Pramana. To understand why that is, the Astika Pramana has the, puts his faith in the Vedas. So for me, that's why I would study the Vedas.
But Vedas never said put faith.
No, but everything that I am, everything that I do, is derived with that Pramana, right?
Yeah, that's correct, sir. I agree with you. But Veda never said that. Veda doesn't say like Christianity or Islamic or something else to put faith.
Sure.
No. Vedam always argues. Vedam argues. So when you see Vedam argues, that means it puts question. Even in Vedam, there is a mantra asking you, who is the person, who is that one which is going alone in this universe? You know that there is in Yajurvedam, there is a thing like, question like, what is the thing which is going alone in this world? Do you all know what is the thing which is going alone?
It's not alone. See, running with the Paramatma. Everything is Paramatma.
Yeah, correct. But Vedam asks that question, and the answer also Vedam says. That is Surya. Surya is Ekaki. And it also says, it also puts a question, what is the best place for Vittanam, that is seed to grow? Answer is Earth.
Prithvi.
Yeah, Prithvi. Yes. Prithvi, other than that there is no answer. No answer, that's it. But there are some plants which grow even in the roof. With water, little bit of water, they start growing. But in that water, there will be Prithvi. No doubt about it. Otherwise it can't. And next, what is the best solution for Agni? Vedam says water. In my childhood, when I was in 3rd grade, my grandfather told me this point. He was speaking about Veda mantra and he spoke to me. Then I said, okay. In the school they taught me, no, Navanitam is best. But that's coconut oil, some lime, mixed together, rub it on the portion where you get burned. Then I told the teacher, no, water is the best. She told, no, don't put water, put this one. Then I have to learn that one. Then today they are telling put water. That's the best solution they are telling now. What's the point? I learned from my grandfather who chanted Veda mantras, and I have to learn it to a teacher who doesn't know Vedam. Some education. Good. Some education is there, something is there, fantastic. But now again coming back to the point. Why should I learn Veda? What is the guarantee that's given by God? I want to know today. Is there any guarantee that God has given this Vedam to us? Do you all have any proof of that? Otherwise, whatever you are talking for all the other people in the world, it is simply some nonsense. I want to know today, how do we prove that Vedam is given by the ultimate? Otherwise, it's some other book like some other religion. So we have to prove this.
It is Shabda Brahman.
Beautiful. She says Sabda Brahman. Shabda Pramana is one of the Pramanas. In the Ashta Pramana.
Oh, one of
Yes. First is Pratyaksha Pramana. Then Anumana Pramana. Then Sabda Pramana. Then Aitihya. So like this it goes on. So these are the four. After that, some of four will come, 8 will come. So we require Shabda Pramanam is what? Any apta who tells something is a Shabda Pramana to me. Who is an apta? We will say in Telugu, no na aptuduvi. Apta means who is a bandhu, who is a relative, who is very good. No.
Trusted.
Yes, trusted. Apta is the person who is selfless, completely selfless. When you see a person completely selfless, who speaks only truth, who follows Vedam to the core, is Apta. If that person says something, it is right. Otherwise, it is wrong. For sure, take it granted. We got to test this one. For sure. One day what happened like this, it was a discussion going on. Then somebody argued with me. You also will argue with me probably. I said, Vedas are 4. Then said, no, Puranas are also Vedas. Then I said, when did Puranas come out? Vedavyasa wrote it. Okay. Vedavyasa is 5000 years old or earlier than that? By the way, when did the creation happen according to Vedam? Vedic rishis tell. Vedam will never tell the date, this date has happened. But we know the date. All of you know the date. The only thing is that you never count. What is the date? How many years, sir? Anybody? Ma'am? Anyone? Vedam, how old is that? Okay. Yeah, you tell me what is the date. Approximately, give us approximately these many thousands, lakhs, crores, what it is.
4 billion AC 4 into 21. Whatever that 1 month, why was that?
Yeah.
So it is 21, so we have to do that. 4 billion, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'll tell.
1.97.
Yeah. So I'll tell. Very clearly we should know that when we are doing that Sankalpam, we do that. Ajja Brahmane, Dvitiya Prahararte, Sveta Varaha Kalpe, Saptame Vaivasvatamanvantare, Astavinsatatime, Kaliyuge, Pradama Pade, Panchasahasra Ekasata, Panchavimsitottara Samvatsare, like that we keep going. So what are we chanting this for? Is it some laddu that we are eating? No.
This is not started date. This Yuga Kanka.
Yeah, that's correct. No, this Yuga. This is the Srishti Yuga. After Srishti, the time. Saptame Vaivasvata Manvantare. This is 7th Manvantara. 6 Manvantaras have passed. This is 7th Manvantara. In this, Astavimsatatime, this is 28th Chaturyuga. In the 28th Chaturyuga, Kaliyuge, Pradama Pade, we are saying that one. So, we are not just saying it. Go to India, any part of India today. Just go and say a Brahmin there who is doing puja karyakram. Please do the sankalpa. He will chant this. India, all the way from north of India to south of India. Anyone will chant the same thing. No one will say something else. This is Sabda Pramana. This is what it is. 6 Manvantras have passed. One Manvantara, how many? 71 Chaturyugas. One Chaturyuga is Kali Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga and Satya Yuga. Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years. And twice that is Dwapara Yuga. And thrice the Kali Yuga is Treta Yuga. 4 times the Kali Yuga is Satya Yuga. All this put together is 43,20,000 years. This is one Chaturyuga or Mahayuga we call it. So this Mahayuga, 71 times that is one Manvantara. 14 such Manvantaras is one Brahma day. It is easy to count, that's not a big problem. So if you count 6 Manvantaras have passed, then you know the count. Each Mahayuga is 43,20,000. So 71 such Manvantara, such Mahayugas are called as one Manvantara. 6 times that is, you will know. 28 Chaturyugas are passing now. In that 27 have passed, 28 is running with Kali Yuga. So Sri Rama was born in 24th Chaturyuga. He was born in Treta Yuga, but 24th Chaturyuga. So we can count how many years have passed after Sri Rama's birth.
So one question.
Yeah.
Does after every Mahayuga will it get recreated, or are we talking each Manu will have one earth recreated?
Yeah. It depends upon the type of pralayamu it gives. That is, every Manvantara we have Jala Pralaya. It's called Jala Plava. So after that, when it goes to the Yugantara, completely, then it is complete destruction, annihilation. Nothing will remain. So sometimes a pralayam will happen with sun rays. 7 continuous years you will have sun rays. 7 continuous years without rain. That's the end of the story there. That is with fire. So you can have this thing with water or fire or vayu, whichever is possible. And if it is with vayu, then again the Srishti will start with Vayu. If it is with Agni, the Srishti will start with Agni. If it is Jalam, start with Jalam. That's how the sequence is. So every Manvantara, Jalaplavam is there. After that, again restarts. Okay. So now again coming back to the point. Okay, I told you this story, but is it written this in Vedas? Surprisingly, is it written in Vedas? What are Vedas, first of all? What is this nonsense? What are Vedas, first of all? What does Veda give? Veda is a, how do you say in Telugu in Veda or Hindi or Sanskrit? What did you say? Vedam is Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana Kalala Sarva Satya Vidyala Pustakam. Past Vidya, present Vidya, futuristic Vidya, everything is present in Veda. What nonsense is this? How can you say, did Veda say that one? That question arises again. If I say something, then you will ask again, how can you prove God is there? Because you are saying Veda is given by God. If Veda is not given by God, let's say that XYZ in this room has given Veda. Then you will tell, he is not genius. He doesn't have that knowledge to give Veda. Correct? Humans to give that knowledge is not possible. What knowledge is in Veda to think of again? Everything restarts again. How do you know Vedam contains such knowledge that no human can give? That's the point. So, that's what is this day's importance. If I know Vedam, what will happen to me? What is the thing that I am going to achieve by knowing Vedam? That's the prominent thing. Thank you for that. Okay, now again let's restart. So scientists are saying that about 13.5 billion years ago, this Srishti has been performed. And now you are saying that 7 manvantras have passed or 6 manvantras have passed. If I count, totally it becomes 197 crore years. That is 1.97 billion. About 2 billion years it becomes. So, you're unscientific. You're talking unscientific thing. Science says 13.5 billion years. Do you know the same science says recently it is 27 billion years? Did you know that recently? After James Webb telescope went up, they are telling now, no. Universe is not expanding at that rate. Actually, it is contracting. Now they are telling, they are talking. They are talking new things. They are talking wonderful trash. Wonderfully, they are talking wrong things. Recently, 5 days back, I read an article, scientific article. It says that in Africa they found people constructing with wooden planks, and they say that technology cannot exist 5 lakh years back. 500,000 years ago, the technology cannot exist because Homo sapiens or whatever you are saying today's humans are, they are hardly, thousands of years. They cannot have that brain. But now they are rethinking that. Are we talking wrong things all these days? They are talking the same thing now. Why are we doing this, which we cannot see 5 lakh years back? What are you talking about? When you talk, we accept. But when we talk, they don't accept. What's the difference? When I say Vedam is 1.97 billion years ago, when Srishti was performed that time, why can't you take it granted? Because you all do not know what is Vedam. That's the power of this Vedam. We do not know what is Vedam. If you knew Vedam, you could not hesitate to talk about it. Do you know that? Again, I am reiterating. Can anyone prove that here that God exists? Not with words, as science proves. I can prove. I am reiterating again. I can prove. So you all think about it. Vedam tells how to prove. Perfectly. Questions do not arise again. Such wonderfully Vedam is written. You require to know each and every mantra's meaning. One mantra, the first Rigveda mantra, I had extracted 30 million powerful meanings with the help of other Veda mantras. 30 million. It's there in my website. So the point is, how do we extract like that? How do I do that? How can you get from one mantra so many meanings? Agnim Dvitiya Vibhakti. Karma is performed on Agni. Ide is Sanskrit. Praise it. Agnimi Ide Purohitam Purohit. Yagnasya Yagnam Yokam. Cut off Yagna. Purohitam Yagnasya Deva Rutwijam. Devam Rutwijam. Rutwijam. Devam. Hotaharam Hota. Ratna Dhatamam, who gives this wonderful universe. So in this, Purohitam, when he says Purohitam, why do God has to tell again Ritwijam? Why do God has to tell Hotaram? Is he out of mind? Out of mind? Is God out of mind to tell that Rutwijam he will tell, Hotaram he will tell, Dhataram he will tell, everything he will tell? Same. We call Rohit same thing. We call Ritvija same thing. We call Hota same thing. That means these three are different. They are not same. In this Lesha Alankaram is there. One word can have a number of meanings. One word can have a number of meanings. So you have to put those meanings into practice. Then the mantra has more than 30 million meanings. The combination is so superb that you have that. So yajna, what is yajna? Yajnasya. What are we talking about yajna? Is that the yajna what we perform is yajna? Yes, that is yajna. No doubt about it. Questions do not arise. But yajna is also technology. Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So what was your, what's the difference? Language and
Purohitam.
Yes.
What's the difference?
Purohita, Purashita. That is a person who comes first. He will tell to the society, do this thing for the betterment of this. He is Puro. Puramunaku hitudu tapo. Purashita.
Isn't it transcendence?
Means
Transcend from where we are, time, space, and life.
I don't know, maybe. But here, Purashitam means who comes, put the hitam first for the society benefit. That is called as Purashitam. He can be anyone. He can be you are Purohita for this. You kept his Vedas in front of everyone. You call everyone. That's called as Purohita. Ritvijam. According to the Riti, he will change the mode of performing yajna. He will tell this time you do this time you do this time you do this for the betterment of the society and the environment. Hota, who is specifically trained with Hutam, giving what? Ahutu. That is. So these three are one set. They cannot be separate. But in this Hota again 4 are there. In this Ritija 4 are there. In this Purohitam also 4 are there. So they are subsets. So we have to include everything. How do I know there are 4 subsets there? Again go back to Vedam. Because I told you, Vedam is Swataha Pramanam. It is Pramanam for itself. If you are finding something in Vedam, you have a question, refer to Veda back. That is how you do it. Here Agni. Agni is 2 ways. One is Bhautik Agni, what we are talking about the fire. The other is Paramatma. How did you say Paramatma? How can you say he is Paramatma? Because other mantras tell that Agni is also Paramatma. So when we talk about fire, we talk about Paramatma, these 2 things are Agni. Whenever the word Vipaschit comes, Vipaschit means a Pandit, a knowledgeable person. So Agni is called Vipaschit. So the fire what we put, that is not Vipaschit. That is physical. Vipaschit is with Jnana. So Jata Vedas. So Jata Vedam is also God, Paramatma. It's also fire. But when the context comes, whether it's a Pradama Purusha or Majjhama Purusha or Uttama Purusha, depending on that, we say the mantra meaning. Otherwise we can't say that. So we require to know all these aspects when we are talking about a mantra. So this particular mantra, Ratna Dhatamam. What is this Ratna Dhatam? Does he give a diamond to you? Sanskrit, what is Ratna? Ramaniyam. Ramaniyam, whatever is that, is Ratna. So this entire world, if you see in the night time, the stars and everything in together, that's called as Ratna. Dhatamam. Dhata. Who is Dhata? Dhata without the. Normal Dhata is who's a donor. Dhata is the one who gives and takes back. So that Paramatma gives this universe and takes back. So that's why he called Dhata. Avataram, Dhataram. That's how it goes. So anyway, let's come back again. So how do we prove that Vedam is given by God? That's the ultimate thing. Once it's proved that Vedam is given by God, what else you have? You will learn that only. That's the highest knowledge. Okay, right, you gave a big lecture, you showed off something yourself. Now, what is that for us? Do I get 500K with this? Do I get $1 million for this? Does my salary increase? Can I do business with this? Can I land on moon with this? Can I invent something? She is telling, yes, you can. Then baby cries, Balavak Brahmavak. You can do. Definitely you can do. But how to do it? First of all, I don't know Vedam, how will I do it? That's the question. You require to know Vedam with meaning. Catch hold of it. How do I know the meaning? Yeah, it's a language. Sanskritam is a language, correct? By learning Sanskrit. Oh my God, my hair is white now, I can't learn. I'm done. You're not done. If you know about Vedam, you are never done. One student of me is 82 years old. She lives in India. She says that I will learn Vedam. I asked her, do you know Sanskritam or something like that? She said, I don't know anything. You are the teacher, I will learn. And Murli sir asked, will she live forever? I told whether she will live or not first, I have to live for that. So, point is that. So definitely we will live. The point is you want to learn it, learn it. It's not difficult. I promise you, I swear. It's not difficult. You left it because people tell you, don't chant a mantra. That's the problem. Chant it properly. Yes, you have to chant it without any mistakes, for sure. For sure you have to. But if there are mistakes, we will learn it. What's wrong in that? Is God such a bad person that he will kill me? No. In Vedam, never God said, do not learn. Learn, he said. Veda means the meaning is telusuko, know it. That's the meaning of Veda. Then how do you say that not to learn? Okay, Vedam is given for only some section of the people? Is other Vedam. Whoever learns Vedam, that is the section of the people who learn Vedam. That's it. If you learn Vedam, you are in that section. You didn't learn, you are not in that section. Simple. That's simple story. So we have to learn Vedam, but it's very difficult. So I'm 50 now. I have done a lot of work in my life. Now I require to relax. I swear to God, you will not relax when you know about Vedam. You will not relax. You will think, oh my God, this day has passed. I have to do more. Vedam is very powerful, sir. Vedam is very powerful. Let's know what is God. Murligar, can you just start this? I want to show some mantras. Of course, I didn't know that people who don't understand Telugu will be here. So everything is written in Telugu script. So excuse me, but I'll try to give the meaning in English. So,
I have.
yes, sir.
I understood Agni as oxidization process. Am I right?
You're right and wrong also. Agni has many properties.
Yeah, but mainly I thought it is oxidization because water is born out of air, that's what it says, right? So H2 and O, it is nothing but hydrogen is oxidized, so that's how water is born. So I thought it must be oxidization rather than anything else.
Yeah, Agni is...
from Akasha is Vayu, from Vayu,
Agni.
So Agni has to come from Vayu. I thought it was the oxidization of hydrogen, which must...
Yeah, see, yes, you're right, sir. At the same time, you're not completely right. Okay, let me explain that one, okay? So, according to Vedam, as the Vedam says, Anadiga Muduntai, there are three. One is Prakriti, that is Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Gunaltuna, Paramanu. That is Prakriti. Other than that, Jiva, that is soul. Other than that, God, Paramanu. These three are Anadi. They don't have starting, ending. They are ever eternal. So when God wanted to Srushti with Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, he started Buddhi. After that Buddhi, he started the Pancha Sukshmabhuta, Pancha Tanmatralu. Then that Pancha Tanmatralu and ఏంటంటే శబ్దం, then చూపు, తర్వాత రుచి, స్పర్శ, వాసన. So these Pancha Tanmatra. After that Manasu. Then comes Sthula Bhuta, Akasam, Vayu, then Agni, then Jalam, then Prithvi. So up to Akasamu, the Paramanu how means this Sukshma Paramanu, whatever you call it. It is not atoms, they are Paramanu. So these 60 Paramanu is equal to 1 Anu. 1 Anu. Such 2 Anus put together is called Dvanukam, Sthula Vayu. That is Vayu. So less than that, any number of Paramanus, you cannot see them. You cannot see them. So this is Sthula Vayu. From Sthula Vayu, Tranukam, 3 such Anus put together is called Tranukam. So that is Agni. Then Jalam and Prithvi comes up. So when you are talking about this Jalam with Sthula Bhuta, we are talking about from the beginning with the Paramanus. So this Agni, where it comes after Vayu, according to you. So how can you treat Vayu back? So this is the point. So yes, it can treat, but not that Agni, but as I told you, that Sukshma, that can treat. So when you know that point clearly, you will understand, okay, this is that, this is that. Mitra, Varuna. So in Taittiriya Upanishad, you have this complete set. That is Agni Purva Rupam, Surya Uttara Rupam, Vidyut Sandhi, Sandhana Vinam. Appudu Jalam vastund. ఎట్లయితే పిత మాత ప్రజనన అప్పుడు పిల్లలు అలా అన్నమాట. సో మాత పూర్వరూపం, పిత ఉత్తర రూపం, ప్రజనన సంధి, అప్పుడు పిల్లలు పుడతారు. అది రిజల్ట్. సో అలానే జలం కూడా అగ్ని and Surya both have to mix with the help of electricity. Then you get it. So in that, what you want to take as Agni, what you want to take as Surya is the thing. Then we'll talk about H and O. So that is, H and O is the modern language. But in scientific way, perfectly saying, this is what is there. Yeah. So shall I now go? Okay. Vedic intelligence. So let me give this one or two mantras. I'll give the meaning, which you all know. The mantras which you know every day, you listen those mantras. So, yeah, next one, sir. So Patanjali Maharshi evanarante. Patanjali, you all know Patanjali Maharshi. So he said, Vedo Akilo Dharmam Mulam. Vedaha Akilaha Dharmam Mulam. When you separate them. Vedamu sarvadharmamulaku moolam. Moolam means root. That is the root of everything. Sarvadharma. What is dharma? That's very important. Then you will know what is that. Then next, Yoga Darshana. We have one statement. Ishwarudu Veda Prakasakulaina Purva Rushulaku Guru Upadeshaku. Karanamemana Ishwarudu Adyantamulu Lenivadu Varna. Vedas are given by Ishwara. And this, who told again? Patanjali Maharshi. He told. So Vedas are given by Ishwara. So that is what Patanjali Maharshi said. As I told you, from the beginning of the creation, Rishis gave pramanas. This is one of the pramanas, Shabda Pramana. Then next, Ishwarudu Veda Prakasakulaina Purva Rushulaku Guru Upadeshakudu కారణమేమన ఈశ్వరుడు ఆద్యంతములు లేనివాడు అంటాడు. ఆది అంతములు లేనివాడు కాబట్టి వేదాలు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చినాయి అంటే ఆయన నుంచి వచ్చింది. ఓకే. శ్రీ శంకర స్వామి పాదులు బ్రహ్మసూత్ర శారీరక భాష్యంలో శాస్త్రాయోనిత్వ, శాస్త్రానికి యోని మీన్స్ కారణం ఈజ్ బ్రహ్మ. శంకర భగవత్పాదులు అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన ఋషి పరంపరలో ఎట్లా వస్తున్నాం చూడండి. ఒక్కొక్కళ్ళు ఏం స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు అది మనం తీసుకుంటాం. దెన్ శ్రీమద్ దయానంద సరస్వతి ఆయన ఏం చెప్పారు? సమస్త విద్యలతో కూడి ప్రదీపమోలే సర్వ పదార్థావద్యోతకమై సర్వజ్ఞ కల్పమై ఋగ్వేదాది శాస్త్రముకు యోని కారణం కర్త బ్రహ్మ. He gave all the list of all rishis who told what in their statements, from Manu to Shankara Bhagavad. So all these rishis told only one thing: they have come from Brahma. Now, who is this Brahma? Is that Chaturmukha Brahma what we are seeing? No. Brahma means Brahma Dhatu Dostu. Ante the biggest. Whatever is the biggest in the universe, that is Brahma. Okay, so next please. Yeah, this mantra you must be seeing in Yajurvedam. All of you know how to chant it also. So, Saparyaga Chukramakaya Mavrana Masnaviragam Suddham Apapa Viddham Kavir Manishi Paribhu. What a beautiful mantra. What it says about God, it's saying. In Yajurveda, 40th Adhyayam, 8th mantra this is, it gives the description of God. He himself tells who it is. Saha is Paramatma. Saha, he. Whatever it is. So that. So here, Saha, Ishwar, Shukram, Sigrakari Leka Sarvashakti mantra. The meaning of Shukra is that. Sigrakari, what is the meaning of Sigrakari? However fast you go in this universe, he is already there. That's called Shikrakari. He is such a wonderful. Then Sarvashakti Mantu, all powerful. Akayam, Shukshma Stula Karana Deharahitu. Akayam, no Kaya. Stula, Sukshma, Deharahitu. He cannot have a body. No, he is Sarvashakti Mantudu, so he can take. If he can take, he will never tell Akayam. Vedamu tananu taanu virodinchukodu. Vedam will never oppose itself. If that is Vedam, if it opposes itself, why do I read? Brahma lekunda untundi Vedam antaru. Brahmalu undavu. Brahma undi ante adi Vedam kaadu. There is no illusion anywhere. That is Veda. Perfectly. No illusion. Absolutely. Whatsoever. Swataha Pramana. Suryanam bole. Suryan laga tanantar tanu pradiptanga velugutu untundi. Evaranna dani meeda aadharapadali gaani adi evvari meeda aadharapadali. So Akayam. Okay. Then Avranam. Chitrarahitudu. He might be having a hole in him. No. He's all pervading. He doesn't have a hole in him. What nonsense. How can he have no hole but still he is inside me and outside me? If something is inside me and outside me, it should have a hole in it. Because I am there. See, I'm catching this. So, I'm catching outside. If I have to be inside, how can I be without hole in me? How can this material be without that? It's not possible. Sarvantaryami. How can he be Sarvantaryami? If he is inside and outside means he has to have a hole. But Chidra Rahitu, this is where quantum physics come into picture. Wonderfully explained. When I joined for my MS here, one professor was explaining quantum theory. He said that, this electron has only 5 units of energy, but it has to go jump 8 units of energy. Can it do it? We all said no, it can't. He said yes, it cannot, because it has only 5 units. So, but it has to jump 8 units. In quantum mechanics, it's possible. He told it's tunneling effect. Tunneling it's called as. So my subject is that. So anyhow, so this one, Sukshma Stula Deharahitudu, Avranam, Chidrarahitudu, Asnaviram, Naralu Lenivadu. There are no naram. That is from brain to our body, everywhere that nerves go. No, it doesn't have. Suddham, avidyadi dosham lenivadu sada pavitrudu. It doesn't have avidya. Avidya, what is avidya? Brahma, ignorance. That he doesn't have. Lesa matramu ledu. Aటువంటి వాడు Parama. So he doesn't have. He doesn't get confused like us. If he is confused, we are gone. Because today sun is from east, next day it will be from north. He is not confused. He is not. So, sada pavitrudu. Suddham, avidyadi dosham lenivadu sada pavitrudu. So here you got one meaning. If you are having illusion, you are not pure. You want to become pure? Then you have to leave this illusion. Brahma. ఏదైతే భ్రమణం వస్తుందో అవన్నీ భ్రమ. అక్కడ అద్వైతం శంకరాచార్యులు తీసుకొచ్చారు. He brought it from there and he made the Buddhist scholars to lose. That's great. One mantra made him so powerful. Advaita siddhantam akkadi nunchi వచ్చింది. Okay. Apapa viddham. When he said suddham, why do you have to say apapa viddham? Suddham means pavitrudu kada. Apapa viddham. Why should you say? Are you top intelligent person in the universe or are you having illusion? You told me that you are Suddhudu. Again you are saying apapa viddham. Why do you have to say? Exactly. So this is apapa. Papa yuktudu kanivadu, papamunu cheyanivadu, papa priyudu kanivadu. That means he never entangles with this world. You will do papam only when you are entangled with this world. Otherwise you don't do it. Absolutely no. Why a yogi doesn't do any papam? Simple story. He is not entangled with this world. He left. That's what in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna told very simple words. Do your duty without any expectation. Finish. That's the end of the story for us. That simple way our rishis kept in scriptures. But we are still entangled. I promise you, everybody of us, including me, everybody is entangled here. Whatever extent. Maybe minute. One is more, one is less. Okay, alright. Then, pari agat. Pari means everywhere. Pari agat. Antata vyapinchi unnavadu. What is this? You already told that Ishwarudu. You do not know from this meaning, you are now knowing that. Pari agat. From all directions, he is there. Antata vyapinchinu. Kavihi. See this meaning. Sarvagnudu. The meaning of Sarvagnudu is omniscient. He knows everything. Okay, next word you see. Then says Manishi. Once you say that, when he is saying now Jivula Manovruttunu telisina vadu. What man? Sarvagnu means you know everything. Again, why do you say that he wants to know the mind of the people? Already he knows everything means he knows everything. No. Sarvagnudu means he knows every aspect of this universe. But Manobuddhulni telisevadu అతన్ని మనీషి అన్నాడు. మనోవృత్తులను ఎవరు తెలుసుకోలేము. We cannot know what is in your mind. No. But he can know. That means if you are doing even a little bit of sin in your mind, he knows. You can't escape from him. Sarvagna and Manishi both are different aspects. This have to be understood. This is how the knowledge increases immensely. What about God? God is such a powerful person. Oh God. He knows everything. What I am talking, what I am going to talk, what I will be talking. Hey, really? Is he Trikalagna? Does he know the past, present and future? That's another question we come back. So, Sarvagnudu, Paribhuhu, Swayambhu. Now, Paribhuhu, Adhikari. Not only he knows, he is the Adhikari for everything. He is the Adhikari. Nobody can beat him. Swayambhu, Anadi Swarupudu. He is not born to some parents. Never he can be born. Because Anadi. There is eternal, that is eternity is there. Then Sasvatibhyaha, Sasvatanga undedi. What are those things I told you at the beginning? Prakriti, Jivulu, Paramatma. So for this Jiva, he is Swayambhu, Sasvatibhyaha, Samabhyaha, Prajala Koraku, Yatha, Yatha, Tatyatha, Koraku, Yadhartha Bhavanto, Yatha, Tatyatha, Yadhartha Bhavanto, Ardhan, Vedamu, Padartham Nanniti. No, sir. Vi adhat, vi adadhat, Vishesha Rupamna Srustinchanu. Very simple story. So here Ardhan is Vedam. Nenu Vedam ichchanu chepparu. Chala chotla Vedamlo he told. In many mantras he told that I have given Vedam. Here he specifically told that who's the person who gave Vedas? This particular person. Whoever it is, who has all these qualities, that gave Vedas. Ardhan. And vi adadhat, dadat, adadat, past tense. And now vi, why vi is added? Visheshamuga, that means no human, no person can give. That is Vishesha. That he gave. No human can give such a knowledge to us. No human can do anything. No, none in this universe. That is Paramatma. Otherwise he will not use V there. He could have said just Adadhat. V is used for telling that Visheshamuga. Very important this is. So Veda mantras, when we are learning, we require to know each and every word. Its meaning, where it can be used, is it Anvayama, is it Avyayama, is it Upasargana, like Nipatama, what is it? This V, is it Upasarga or Nipatam or what it is? How do I know it? Read Niruktam. Yaskamuni clearly told what are what. So we have that Shadanga for that. We will know each and everything in that. So now one mantra I gave you from Yajurvedam, and this chant is beautifully, this priest, they chant it so well. You must listen this mantra from their mouth.
So one question.
Yes. Nirukta. Yaska is the rishi for that. Nighantu Nirukta it is called as. Niruktam is the dictionary of Vedic words. It is not dictionary of Sanskrit. Dictionary of Vedic words. Those words which are not explained even by Panini, they are explained by
Thank you.
yeah. And that yes ma'am.
I don't know if I'm reading here, but when we say is Akaya, we always worship a form. We worship a form of the God. So how do I explain my kids when we say in Vedas it's Akaya, when we are worshipping a form?
Yeah.
Because I'm always in a confused state, and with confusion I explain more confusion to them.
Yeah. It's my kids also say that. Okay. So I'm going to give you the answer. Okay. But don't take it granted. You understand Veda mantra first, then you'll understand the meaning completely and you'll be able to explain yourself. Okay, I'll come at the end of that. Okay, I think we have less time. How much time do we have?
20 minutes. 20 minutes. You want to touch the Sharangas of the Veda for a quick second?
Yeah, Shadangas, 6 angas. So first is Siksha. Siksha gives you the Aksharamala, Varnamala, clear. Then we have Panini's Ashtadhyayi, 8 adhyayas, which consist of about roughly 4,000 slokas, which give you the explanation of the Vyakarana. Then we have Jyotishya, which gives you the calculations, mathematical calculations. Then Kalpam. Kalpam is that it gives you about the process of yagnas and other technologies. It gives Kalpam. Then we have Chandas, Vingalacharya Chandas. How a mantra can be considered as Gayatri or like that. Different Chandas is there. And the last one is Niruktam. This is with the meanings. It gives the Niruktam. Did you get all the 6 in names? Yeah. So this is the Shadangas. Apart from the Shed Darshanas are there. The Shed Darshanas are something which gives you the entire knowledge of the Srushti. Oh, yes. Okay. Next one. Yeah. This mantra is the one which you regularly chant in this thing. Yeah. This tells you again about God in a very refined manner. So in this Ganamula Yokka, Ganapatini, Kavinam, Kavula Yokka. Here Kavinam, is it Ditya Vibhakti or Shashti Vibhakti? It is Shashti Vibhakti, means Yokka. In Telugu you know that far, from, what do you call it in English? Yokka, belongs to, belonging to. Okay. Kavinam, Kavinam means it is plural. Kavinam, Kavim, Kavini. Brahmanam, Brahmajnanula Yokka, Brahmanaspada, Bruhaspati. How do you know Brahmanaspada and Bruhaspati? Both are different words. How did you put Brahmanaspada here as Bruhaspati? I'll come to that. Upasramastavam, Bhaga Prasiddhyaina. Bhaga Prasiddhi means cannot be, anybody cannot be better than that. Jyesta, Sreshtu, Rajam, Rajuvaina. Tva Ninnu Ahawamahe Andi Bible Nandi Pilchadam Naha Mammu Shrunvan Vinuchu Udibihi Rakshana Cheta Sida Sthiramuga Sadhanam Memunna Sthanamnu Undu. We are telling this Ganapati to stay with us. Who is this Ganapati again? He is the Brihaspati. Yeah. That's why this mantras, Devata is Brahmanaspati. Brahmanaspati. In this, the entire mantra rotates around Brahmanas. So let us say I don't give the top one. You want to read the mantra, you get a meaning, but you don't know whom you are addressing. Are you addressing to the king? Are you addressing to Ganapati? Are you addressing to Bruhaspati? You are addressing to Bruhaspati. That is the way you have to take away the mantra. So if you don't understand this, you will understand Ganapati as Ganapati, that's it. But Dr. Sarada Purnagar nicely wrote that Bruhaspati about Brahmanas. How do we know it is Bruhaspati only? As I told you, what do you have to do if you want to know?
You have to refer to Veda.
Exactly, wonderful. Hama, I am successful today. Yes, you have to refer to. It is there, Veda mantra is there. Swastaye vayu mubhapravamahai somam swasti bruhaspatir ganapati. That words come there. That means Bruhaspati gananam. So for the ganas, Bruhaspati is the head. Swastaye vayu mubhapravamahai somam swasti brahmanaspati. So that Brahmanaspata, Bruhaspati, these words are all entangled, they are same. Then if they are same, why did we call Bruhaspati once and Brahmanaspati once? That's very important. Bruhaspati is there, one word. Why God has to take another word, Brahmanaspata, and explain? Because before that he told Brahmanam. So Brahmajnanuలు ఎవరైతే ఉంటారో వాళ్ళకు కూడా ఆయన గురువు. ఇక మనబోటి వాళ్ళ సంగతి. That is the thing. So we require to refer to Vedam again and again and again. So Sreshtudu, Jyeshtudu means Sreshtudu. Who is Jyeshta? We call it as elder person. But who is Sreshta? That we have to call as Jyeshta. So otherwise there is no meaning for Sreshta. Okay. So Udibihi. Udi is the word used for Rakshana. Udibihi plural. So here Rakshana Cheta Udibihi we say it. Udi is a Strilinga. So Rakshana Cheta. So it is Tritiya. So we call it Cheta. Chetan, Chen, Todan, Ton. In your childhood you must have learned it. So that, that's how simple it is. But it's not that simple again, as I said to you. So we have to learn from persons like Dr. Sarada Purnagar or someone else who is good at this. Aksharapadi, who is good at that language, who has that grip in that language, who can give you direction properly. So then we get it. this is how we learn. Now we understood who is the Brihaspati for this, and we are saying that we are asking Rakshana. Why are we talking Brihaspati? Can he give Rakshana? Yes, a Brahmin should not be afraid of anything. A Brahmin is someone who can stand in front of any army and tell the truth. That is Brihaspati. Brahmin is not someone who is afraid of something. If he is afraid, he is not a Brahmin. Leave it. That's it. That's the ultimate thing. That's what we say. When to tell the truth, if somebody is doing wrong, tell them. Don't be afraid of it. Whoever it is, that God will protect us. You chant this mantra daily and ask Him the help in difficulties. When somebody is at war with you, you can easily win. For sure. Okay, and next one. This is another mantra where I have to tell Vedam who has given this one. So this is also the next mantra of that. Previous one was on Brihaspati in that chapter, that is Rigvedam 2:23. 1 it was, this is 2:23. 2. Next itself we give. So Divyamaina, Asurya. Suppose by mistake if you say Asurya, like Dirgham you give, then it becomes something else. So that's why our elders told, don't chant the mantra wrongly. Meaning here is that, don't miss the word properly. This aksharam you should not miss properly, improperly, not speak improperly. So Asurya, first what happened, when I am writing this mantra, I was typing it and I typed it as Surya. And when I am thinking about the mantra, going wrong completely. Then I went and referred back with the Vedic book, then I found it Asurya. So therefore that's the mistake we do. That's why our people who are chanting the mantras, we have to bow down to them. Because those are the persons who protected the Veda mantras without mistake. They gave us Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita and Sapta Swaralato ichi, Rushi Peru, Devata Peru, Anni Cheppukuntu vaadu tarataraluga vastunnaru. Vaadu manyulu. They are to be respected. But they have to respect Veda means they require to know the meaning. Otherwise there is no respect. So let's go to this. Hey Brihaspati. Brihaspati, here Brihaspati is a word, is called Sambodhana Vibhakti. You are addressing someone. Okay. So hey Brihaspati, Aneka Vanarga Adhipati Swami. Who told? I don't see the meaning Brihaspati. I told you, go back to another mantra and then you get it. Okay. So Prachetasaha Prakustamga. See, wherever this upasargas pra, such things come, we know that it's changing the meaning of that word very excellently. So, Prachetasaha Prananano Chaitanyamantuluga Cheyuvaduvi, Leka Varunuduvi. Varuna means noble person. Leka Bhagavantuduvi. So, all these meanings. Te Niyokka Yagniyam Yagnamanaku Hitamaina Danini Bhagam Bhagamunu Suryudu Prakasamuche Surya Kiranamulu Vale. So when you perform the yajna, the material which is going up is absorbed by the sun rays. So whatever the sun rays are getting benefited by that, similarly Vale, Iva is Upamalankara, Vale. It is Sampurna Upamalankara. In Upamalankara we have again Vachakaluktam also. That means the word is not there clearly, but we have to understand. Here it is given Vale. So, Devaha, plural. Devatalu like a Vidvamsu. Remember, these Vedic scholars are called Devaha. They are really Devaha. You will understand why they are. Devatalu like a Vidvamsu. Chit, Nischayamala. Chit is another upasarga. So, it can be used as Avyayam also. Avyayam means indeclinable. It can be used anywhere in the mantra. Anasuhu Ponduturo. Yala aite, how the sun rays get the benefit from the yajna. Similarly, these Vidvamsulu get benefited from where Mahatmuduvi, Lokamalu yokka, Vedamalu yokka, Utpadanamanarchuvadavu Aguduvu. Very clear. So Bhagavan is every time giving Vedam in our mind. Whoever started learning, he starts giving in your mind. So Utpadanam anarstunnadu. Eppadikappudu. Lokalni eppadikappudu srushtistu untaru. That we know that, several mantras tell us. So that, every time the lokas have been created. Oh, you said Srushti has happened 1.97 billion years ago, but how again? So that is the Srishti of the solar system where we are existing today, Manav Srishti. But in the Antariksham, everywhere the Loka will be creating, destroyed, creating, destroyed, creating, destroyed, according to the timeline. So Ananta Koti Brahmandalaku Swami Ayana. He is the one, he is called Paramatma. How big he is. Can I count him as a human being? Yeah, Sri Krishna is God for me. Yes, because no one else is greater than Sri Krishna in those times. He was such a noble person. Sri Rama, wow, wonderful person. Nobody can be equal to him or anything. So that's why he's called Bhagavan, Avataram. But this we are talking about unparalleled. God is something, he created so many universes. Brahmanam, Brahmanam. Vedamula. Brahma ante Vedamu అని అర్థం వస్తుంది, బ్రాహ్మణుడు అని అర్థం వస్తుంది. So Brahma అని వస్తుంది. So here it is Vedam. జనిత, ఉత్పాదన మొనర్చువాడు, అసి అవుతుంది. This is the, so Vedam ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది? From where did Vedas come? From Parama. Yeah, next one, sir. Now I am coming to this. So, final states. So, what is the use for me to learn Vedas? As I gave you a definition, of Veda. That is, Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana Kalana Sarva Vijjala Satya Pustakam. That is past, present and futuristic knowledge is present in that. Oh really? Yes. That mantra says, Om Surya Chandra Masau Dhata Yatha Purvam Akalpayat Divancha Prithvim Chantariksha Mathosvaha. This is one of the Aghamarshana mantras. Sanjyavandanam చేసేటప్పుడు అఘమర్ష మంత్రాల్లో ఒకటి. ఋగ్వేదము 10వ మండలము 190వ సూక్తము 3వ మంత్రం. Yeah, here is it. So Surya Chandra Masau. How the sun and moon are created in the last kalpam. Similarly in this kalpam also you are doing. Therefore the knowledge in the Veda is present in the last kalpam. That is before 1.97 billion years there was darkness for so many years, and before that there was a kalpam like this. That knowledge is also there in this. Because he is not going to change that. He is Sampurna Jnani. He is not with Brahma, where I create a computer. Okay, this mistake it's doing, I'll rectify it. He won't do such thing. He is Sampurna Jnani. He doesn't have Lesamatramu, Anumatramu Koda, Avijja Ledu. Atuvanti ayana Paramatma. Confusion, no confusion. He will not say, I forgot this, I am doing this. No. No such thing with Paramatma. That is called as Paramatma. That is what Vedam says. Past, present, futuristic knowledge is there in that. Oh, really? So can we tell future what knowledge is there in that? Okay, give me one example. Muralidhar, can you go to Vedas Wiki? I just made a sample of how the futuristic knowledge can be, which normal people cannot get, but you can get. Okay, just I'll show that one. Yeah, this is in the Vedas Wiki is in this one. There's a link to go down. Yeah, I just made between 5 and 10 mantras on Surya, on Sun. I gave the answers, and we'll see. For example, what sun rays can do. Let's see. So, just types are anything like what sun rays can do. Then you get some answers in that. So these are some answers which some of you may be knowing something, some of you may not be knowing something. For example, by impelling, this one, by impelling sun, acquire golden sun rays to eliminate bacteria and viruses. Oh really? Can we remove a bacterial virus? Yes. That too golden rays. What are these golden rays? Again we have to refer to Vedam. So next, any other thing?
No,
Okay.
Go back and type what are golden rays.
Yeah. Golden. So as I told you, few mantras I gave. It might be there, may not be there, but still type it, golden race.
No, just curiosity.
Yeah, golden race. Okay. Golden rays can split materials and responsible for creating materials. So everything is there in Veda. Everything means something which you cannot say it's not there. So who knows this one that golden rays can split material? It's trash, I don't believe it. Do an experiment. Why, when Newton has given a law like for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction, people didn't do any experiment for 300 years, then people sent a rocket upstairs and then NASA will write there. We used Newton's third law for this. You go and refer to NASA website. Such a simple rule they used. Can't we do this? Do a research on this. Each sentence is a mighty PhD. Take 10 mantras. There are more than 20,349 mantras in Veda. As I told you, one mantra can give you millions of answers. Now tell me what you don't have. Is it not Bharatavarsha was a Parsuvedi? Yes. So now the point is here, what I'm saying is, we can dictate the world if you know what is the future. Don't ask me, will river Ganga get thrashed away? Or what happens to my daughter, will she marry? No, such question will not be there. Here, this is not about that. This is Sakala Satya Vidyala Pustakam. Satya Vidya, which is truth. That Vidya is there. You have to understand the definition very clearly about Vedam. Vedam has everything? Yes, it has everything. Will I become CEO of Microsoft? That's not a question for Vedam. That is not, it doesn't tell that way. It gives you Sakala Satya Vidyala Pustakam. Satya Veda ide untundi.
So it's microcosm versus macrocosm.
Whatever you want to call it, sir. Yes, you can definitely call like that. Yes, seed knowledge. That's a better word. It's a seed. You put a seed in the soil, pour water, give sun rays, it will come up. Then grow it as a tree, then fruit will come. You take that fruit. Vedam is like that. So Vedam is everything. You are born in a country where Maharshis have given this knowledge to us. You know that every scientist today says, without the number system we cannot have science today. That mantra has come from Veda. Na Ditiyo, na Trutiyo, na Chaturdo, na Pyuchyete, Atharva Veda mantra. Up to Dasa, 10 he will give the numbers and say, there is no second God to me, there is no third God to me, there is no fourth God to me, there is no 10th God to me. He rules out. Ekam, Advitiyam. So Advaitam has come from that. So mathematics is there. Fantastic mathematics is there. Science is there. Governance is there. Banking is there. Biology is there. Zoology is there. What is not there in that? You have to utilize it. So, I know that many people tell, we don't have time for this, we can't learn. But you do something, you translate and give us. Yes, sir, I will do that. Definitely. 20,349 mantras. For one Veda mantra, I took several Veda mantras and made 30 million mantras. 13 million research words. Can't I do this? I'll definitely do. Question is not, a single person cannot do this. We have to call all Veda Pandits who are good scholars in India. Bring them to one, they don't know anything. They'll chant mantra. They know, some of them know Vyakaranam very well. They'll tell, no, you can't use this here. Definitely they'll tell. Similarly, Swarapatam, who knows very well. They'll tell, no, the meaning will change. This is not Trutiya Vibhakti, Trutiya Tatpurusham. It is called as Bahuvrihi. So you have to use that one. Then automatically the meaning will change. So things will be like that. We have to utilize their services. We have to bring them up. We have to give them sufficient money. As an IT engineer asks me, okay, I want 100,000, I want 200,000. What can those people require? They require more than that. The knowledge of the universe, they'll put it in your hands. So, I'm trying to develop this Vedic care with the help of Murli here, and also one more person, like that, 5-10 people are there.
Can I just ask one question?
Yes.
What role would Tattva and Vedanta play in this text?
Exactly, very good question. So in this, what is Vedanta and Tattva is the ultimate thing. Ultimately, a yogi has to get that one. When he is satisfied with all this worldly things, then he will think about the upper level. That's why Patanjali Maharshi wrote Yoga Darshana. So there are many mantras which give you what is ultimate. So that also is given as a subject there. 100% that subject is there. Without Vedanta, how can we proceed further in life? Okay, I'm satisfied, I want to become sannyasi today, and I want to do something for myself. I want to attain moksha. Yes, it is there. Okay. I think I have explained what our program is. We started a Vedic University for which Dr. Sarda Purnagar is also one of the directors. It's an online course which we are giving. I will make sure that in 3 to 4 years or 5 years, a person will know how to give meaning for a mantra. I'll explain such a way that it's so easily I'll explain that you'll understand. Okay, if I learn this one, I can give meaning for the mantra. Nobody can tell you again, don't read Veda. You will read Veda. 2 to 5 years, you will be master of it. Yes, sir. Yeah. So this is the University of Applied Vedic Sciences online. You can go www.vedas.university. We're trying to open this online and then give courses. So you can sleep and read it, fantastic if you want. But apart from that, Vedic University, that is for training the students. But what about I want to be part of the technology, part of the business where Vedic knowledge is spread. Now that futuristic knowledge, I'm going to disclose it to universities. Whoever wants space technology, I will give them. Whoever wants astronomy, I will give them. Whoever wants electricity, I will give them. Whoever wants vehicular technology, I will give them. Whoever wants about water, I will give them. Whoever wants about Vidyut, I will give them. So that knowledge is there in Veda. It's ultimate knowledge that can be taken from Vedas. So a number of hypotheses are there where you can develop yourself a PhD in that and make it. So this we are going to go as a second one other than university. University is for training, Vedas intellectual is for business. So that way I want to make everyone read Vedas. Our aim is to make that our children, our grandchildren must know what is Veda. Now the question that lady asked previously, so how to tell children is really difficult because they don't know so much. First you require to know what it is. Once you know what it is, you'll know how to explain it. Alright? So you require to know who is God first of all. Why I am praying in the form of a particular statue? There is some purpose. Very good purpose. At the same time, we have different forms like Ganesha, Hanuman, other things. So it's very difficult for them to understand those things. So as I told you, tell them, those are the superior persons that time. They have done some great achievements. Their achievements we should do. That's why we pray them. Prardhana, pra-ardhana, manchiga ardhistunam. We are asking very nicely, I want your qualities. Tejosi tejomai dehi. You are the Ananta Jnani. So give me that Jnana. Viryamasi viryamai dehi. Ananta Parakramasari. Give me that. Balamasi Balam Maidehi. Your Ananta strength. Give me that. Ojos Jojo Maidehi. You are having a capacity to do anything. Give me that capacity. Manyurasi Manyam Maidehi. You don't give away the bad deeds. You will punish them. Similarly, make me keep away from the bad deeds. Sahovasi Saho Maidehi. You are bearing this entire universe. Me also. Sahana. I require that sahana. So when you pray like this, when with the meaning, God will give you. You will not be afraid anywhere. Of course, I am afraid of heights. So maybe you are afraid of something. It'll get rid of. Ask God. If He doesn't give you, ask me. With meaning. Don't chant a mantra without knowing the meaning. Know the meaning, chant it. If you don't fulfill in your life, you ask me. You'll get fulfilled. But as I said, follow Gita. As Krishna Paramatma said, you do your duty. Don't expect the result. He will give. But when God gives Chappan Padke, it's something, miracle. Definitely. Proving God. I am ready to prove. If anybody wants, take up this challenge. Put scientists in front of me, whoever you want. Biologist, physicist, chemist, or any atheist. I'll make sure that he will understand God is there.
Do you have any published paper or anything?
I have published a book on Yajna, a solution for pollution. And I have more than 50 papers. Among them, about 30 papers on Rama, his, astrological chart. And 20 papers. Among them, how to mitigate a hurricane. And Murli is one of the co-authors in that. And similarly, I have for university papers too. And on sound, I produce a paper. And there are many papers on Pravargya and other yajna processes.
And also YouTube.
YouTube videos. I made more than 1,000 videos till now, giving knowledge about some questions and answers and from Veda mantras. As I told that I will not tell Vedam is having everything. I'll show what Vedam has. For sure. So that's what I did. So this entire knowledge I want that everybody should grasp it and go ahead. Once you know how to decode a mantra, you are doing miracles in the world. Because that knowledge will keep you immense happy. That's what rishis did. Now you're going to do it and your name will be there on that. Simple story. Thank you, Dr. Thank you. Ask a question.
You mentioned that you said you can prove the existence of God.
Yes, sir.
We have touched how you can just throw some light on that. How
So let's say, to be more clear, I have a professor. I say, okay, I want to take up the challenge. How do I need to prepare to be part of the challenge?
I don't know, sir. You tell me. See, I am here to give an answer. I am here to prove it. You have to prepare audience for that. You have to prepare.
No. You have a new professor, for example.
One person, what is the use? I want a good number of people to know Vedam. Why not? Vedam is supposed to be known to everyone. Sir, you are born in a country which is called Parasuvedi.
I agree, but the local.
Yeah, 1%, 2%, there is no point. I'll tell them, it's proved, done, what's the use? I want Vedam to know to everyone.
No, that is fine.
Yeah, I want a public audience with a TV channel present. I will prove then and there. Otherwise, I'll keep up and tell Vedam is nothing. Okay? For sure. Yes, sir.
Still I'm stuck with the Dirgha Swaritam, Swaritam, and what does that do actually?
Yeah, that's a very good question, sir. It's a long story. Let me give one simple example. That Udatta, Swarita and Anudatta are the three things which are generally used. But a mix of them also can be used. So, this particular swaram, why you want to use is, we have, let's say, we have two letters. Then we can make it Hasva, Dirgha and Pluta. Then we can have Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita Pade. So 18 ways we can prepare A. Why do we require if there is no use with them? That's the question. So let's say Devadatta. Devadatta, I gave Dir, which is actually Devadatta. But I am giving Devadatta. What does it mean? It means a calling, correct? Devadatta. Where there is no Dirgham I am giving means I am putting Swaritam there. That means that is a calling sign. Like that in Vedam we have for different approaches, like Annapate, Annasya. This mantra is there. Then this Annapate, is it Anna or Pati or Annapati one word or someone else? That depends upon whether it is Adyodattama or Antyodattama. Whether we are giving the Udattamo at the end or at the beginning. So depending on that, it becomes a Bahuvrihi Samasa instead of other Samasa. So Bahuvrihi means it is not Anna or Pate, it is different person we are talking about. So for example, Hiranyagarbha Samavartata Agre. Hiranyagarbha. Who is this Hiranyagarbha? Here Hiranyagarbha is a Samasam there and a Sandhi also, but we are seeing. Now Hiranyagarbha Samavartata Agre. Samavarta is the Hiranyagarbha. Samamuga Vartinchuvadu Anniyadala. So he is the one. So we are talking about Samavarta. Hiranyagarbha is secondary story.
But that is usually the Sanskrit way of doing things.
No, in mantras only. Only in mantras.
I mean, the
Anudattamo and Udattamo and Swaritamo. It's particularly the chanting person, he knows it very well where to give that stresses. You might be knowing it. So that stresses when you are giving, you should know the meaning. Why I am giving this stress? Now for example that Ya Atmada Balada Yascha Visva Upasate. Actually it's Upasate, it is written there. But Upasate, because there is a Guru is given there. So a stripe on the top. So Upa is only wow. Why don't you Upasate? That's very important, that word. So why am I giving that Dirgham? It indicates that Upasana is very important for that mantra. So mantras will tell you what to chant, how to chant, and then give the meaning. So nowadays, for our luck, we have printed matter. Like Anudattam where, Udattam where, Swaritam where. Then it will tell what Samasam or what Sandhi or who is important, how to pronounce it. So Hiranyagarbha means Hiranyamu Garbhamandu Kalavada. Hiranyamaina Garbhama. This is how we dictate, correct? So depending on that Panini Astajai will tell you. That is the Upanishads. Panini sir, Namaskar. Everybody has to tell Namaskar to that person. He is more than a computer. If you know Astajai well, you cannot hack a computer. That way if you write. Wonderfully written, sir. 4,000 slokas. He mesmerized the world. People till today, they cannot. And on the top of that, we have Vararuchi, who gave Vartikas. On the top of that, Patanjali, he gave Bhashyam for that. He told, you will misunderstand Panini here. Try to understand this. Try to understand this. And there rishis, they wrote very clear. So we got to follow Panini's Astajaya if we want to crack open the Veda mantra. And Yaskamuni came in between. He is such a notorious person. When Panini wrote so much, I can know Vishnu meaning. Visati Vishnu, who I can know it. But why do I require Yaska to tell that one? He is not using Panini's thing. He is using his own interpretation from Vedam to Vedam. He is giving meaning from that. Who is this Vishnu? He explains. Idam Vishnu Vichakrame Reda Nidade Padam Samohlamasya Pamsure. He'll tell clearly what is the meaning of this. Who is Vishnu? You'll understand by that. So when you know the Vishnu meaning in that mantra, you cannot be bribed. You cannot have avidya in you. You know Vishnu. Fantastic. Our Upamas. Yes, sir. Any other?
One follow-up. So you said that comes in Mahanyasam, Namaskar. So Nyasam by itself, Mahanyasam. So they talk about touching all your sense organs, invoking those.
Yeah.
So do you have any reference where you can find some details
Of?
Mahanyasam meaning
Ah.
as well, in the sense
Yeah. See, Mahanyasam and other things are written by humans. I am talking about Vedam. In Vedam it's not there.
in Vedam?
Oh no. We do Angasparsa. We do. Definitely we do. We do, sparsa of everything. And we do marjanam. Okay, everything we do. But that is written by rishis. And if it is taken, mantras are taken from Vedam, then it is according to Shruti. Sure, it's correct. Fine. But if it's taken by Vachanam from other thing, I am not sure what it is.
So which means that since Vedam doesn't say that, but it's Chayamcha or is it required or
It's
not?
up to you, sir. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in that. But Ashtanga Yoga Sadhana, if you read Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga Sadhana, he is my grandfather. Luckily, I am his grandson because he is from Atreya Suputram, I am from Atreya Suputram. So I make him my grandfather. Okay. so I'm sorry. So it's like that. So that great sage, he gave Ashtanga Yoga Sadhana. In that, he gave Yamas 5, Niyamas 5, and in that he doesn't talk about Achamana or Angasparsa or Marjanam or anything. That is for
So
Sandhya.
if you take that as a
Yes, yes.
because this way if you take sorry I'm digressing, if you take the typical Brahmin way of life, Sandhya Vandanam
Yeah.
is part of it.
We do.
Right?
Yeah.
So in one, so it does it not create confusion unless you have
Yeah, it is not confusing the Guru Parampara, sir. We cannot say sorry to Guru. So we'll say, okay, we'll do, but once you understood the word, you can leave it. Jagamelana Brahmanaki Janjamela. So, yes. Yeah.
The first word in Veda, Agni. The Agni, the word Agni has Akara, Kakara, Nakara, Ikara. And in that, can we say that all those 4 letters put together give the Agni form? If we say that Veda Akshara should be having its own meaning, Veda Vak, like Agni, should be having another meaning. Are those two different?
No, both are same. You're right. Perfectly correct. A means first, which one comes? Okay, Ga, Vedunadi. First, Mottamadata, ekkadakana velledi Agni. Suppose I am trying to touch this one. What is going first is Agni. So, Akara, Gakara, that there. That's what one of the rishis told in the Nirupta. I'll send you that. Yeah.
Okay, I think one more final question. We have room for only one.
Okay.
Two. Okay. Right.
So they say a priest who learn the Vedas, they say like to learn one Veda, it will take 14 years. years,
Mhm.
and to learn the meaning at least take another 6 to 7 years. So is that stopping them to learn the meaning of the Vedas, and they need to feed themselves as well, right?
So the problem is here.
The meaning, so
Yes, sir. It's correct. What you said is correct. At the same time, it's not completely correct. The point is, the teachers today in India, are they doing this by chance or they do not know how to do it rightly? I do not know. They are doing it by their gurus, parampara or something like that, from their own. So, yes, one Rigvedam takes 14 years to learn. But if you want to learn the entire Rigvedam, chanting and Ardhapatam, Swarapatam and Ardhapatam, both you require to learn in 14 years. But if you learn Anini, Astajai and the other Upangas, you will take hardly 2 years or 3 years. Then you can start this, decoding the mantra. Nobody stops you. So first we have to learn this. Yeah. Yeah. Any other? Yeah.
Can women of any age chant Veda mantras?
That's a good question. Can women chant? When many acharyas say don't chant. I differ. Because Veda mantra says chant. Indra, Agni, Yava, Prithvi, Matarisva, Mitra, Varuna, Bhago, Asvino, Bha, Bruhaspatir Maruto, Brahma, Soma, Imam, Narim, Prachaya, Vardhayantu. It's saying, mantras are telling, read it. For women, those days there was some reason that they stopped it. Nobody stops you. How can? Yes, this is Rishi's story. And you know Gargi, you must have heard her name. Gargi, you know this Yagnavalkya, one day, one king does a, Somayagam, and then he says, whoever is Brahmajnani in that can take 1,000 cows with golden coins on their horns. Whoever is Brahmajnani, please take it. Then nobody comes forward. Then Yagnavalkya tells his Sishyas, take them and go. Then Gargi will get up first. Say, what? If you are a Brahmajnani, how can you announce yourself Brahmajnani? First, discuss with me. I am asking you some questions, reply to me, then go. If she did not read Vedam, from where did she ask the questions? Everybody read Vedam. Even Yagnopavita Dharana they did. The thing is, today's unfortunate situation is different. But women must read Vedas.
Any time?
Huh?
At the ready time.
Any restrictions?
See, what is restriction, man? Your body, God is given. What restriction you have? Okay, you don't cook that time because people may feel not good, not something. Okay, good. But chanting in mind, don't you think? Thinking itself is Vedam. Telusuko. You can't stop it. Now, you can do any time. Questions, you have to get answers from Vedam itself. Vedam gives you. Yes.
Is there any prerequisite to start Vedam? Because I'm very sorry I joined late. I came late, so if I missed out on anything. But if I want to start, what is the prerequisite I need to have to start Vedam? Like, do I need to know something before I actually start with Vedam? Because
Yeah. Generally, if you go to Spain, if you want to talk to them, what do you require?
I need to know the language there.
Spanish language. So Vedam requires which language? Simple story. You know the language, you can talk to God. Simple story. Now I cannot speak that language. Yes, తెలుగులో మాట్లాడినంత సరళంగా మాట్లాడకపోవచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి తెలుగు వచ్చు మనకి. సంస్కృతం మీరు మాట్లాడలేకపోవచ్చు. భావం అర్థం చేసుకోగలుగుతారు. కానీ నేర్చుకుంటూ మాట్లాడుతూ పోతే రోజు మీ ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళతో సంస్కృతంలో భాషిస్తుంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా అందరికీ అలవాటు అవుతుంది, మీకు అలవాటు.
started learning
Yeah.
ABCD
అందరం ABCDలోనే ఉన్నామా, నిజం చెప్తున్నా. ఎవ్వరు ఇక్కడ మనం అంతా అచ్యుతంగా లేవు. మీరంటే డాక్టరేట్, మనం వాళ్ళు పక్కన పెట్టేద్దాం, మన సంగతి మనం చూసుకుందాం. You're a linguistic professor, so we have to respect that. You have to. అందుకని స్టార్ట్ చేయండి. స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే అదే వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. మీరు పట్టుబట్టి రోజుకి 15 minutes అన్న సంస్కృత పదాలు. ఎస్, ఐ గివ్ యూ వన్ హింట్ హౌ టు లెర్న్ ఇట్ ఈజీలీ. సంస్కృతంలో నామవాచకము, క్రియాపదం రెండు ఉంటాయి. అహం గచ్చామి, నేను వెళ్తున్నాను. అహం నేను, గచ్చామి వెళ్తున్నాను. అట్లనే తినేటప్పుడు అహం కాదామి, నేను తింటున్నాను. బాగానే ఉంది. నువ్వు తింటున్నప్పుడు ఏమని చెప్పాలి, అలా తెలుసుకో, అలా తెలుసుకోవాలంటే సింపుల్. క్రియాపదం ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఈ క్రియాపదంలో పాస్ట్, ప్రజెంట్, ఫ్యూచర్ ఫస్ట్ 3 నేర్చుకుంటాం. ఆ తర్వాత పాస్ట్లో పాస్ట్ ఎట్లా, తర్వాత ఫ్యూచర్లో ఫ్యూచర్ ఎట్లా, ఆశీర్వాదం ఎట్లా, ఆజ్ఞ ఎట్లా, ఇవి నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. అట్లా వచ్చిందంటే విభక్తుల్లోకి వస్తాం. విభక్తుల్లోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇది ఏ విభక్తి, అహం కాదామి, అహం ఫలం కాదామి, నేను ఫలాన్ని తింటున్నాను. ఈ ఫలం అనే ద్వితీయ విభక్తి. సో ఇది అంటే కర్మ దాని మీద చేస్తున్నాం. అలా అన్నమాట. దేని చేత అయితే మనము ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంటల్గా చేస్తామో తృతీయ విభక్తి కింద. ఇలా విభక్తులు వస్తాయి. సో పదాలని ఈడ్చి కొడుతూ ఉంటే లాంగ్వేజ్ అదే వచ్చేస్తుంది. మనం మొదలు పెట్టాం, అబ్బా తప్పు అవుతుందేమో, ఎవరినేమో అనుకుంటారేమో, ఎవరేమో అనుకోరు, మనం నేర్చేసుకోవడం. అక్కడే ఉంది గమ్మత్తైన విషయం. మీరు మాట్లాడటం, వాళ్ళు వింటున్నారు లేదా మనకు అనవసరం, మాట్లాడటమే. మీరు రేపు పొద్దున మాట్లాడుతూ ఒక నెల అయిన తర్వాత అదే మాటలో తప్పు దొరికింది అనుకోండి, వాళ్ళే చెప్తారు. ఎస్, లేదు మాట్లాడుకోవచ్చు. మీరు పక్కన మీ ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడేసేయండి, మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉండండి. వాళ్ళు వద్దన్న కొద్ది మాట్లాడుతుండండి, ఇంకా రెచ్చిపోవాలి. అది ఆటోమేటిక్గా వచ్చేస్తుంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
య ఏవం వేద ఆయతనవాన్ భవతి. ఇంతవరకు మీరు చెప్పినవన్నీ మాకు ఆయతనం కావాలి. చాలా కాలంగా మీరు ఇక్కడికి రావాలి, అందరితో మాట్లాడాలి అని మేము అనుకున్నాం. మీరు వచ్చారు. వెరీ ప్రెషస్ టైమ్ యూ హ్యావ్ స్పేర్డ్. వీఆర్ వెరీ థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ టు యూ. ఇది నిజం చేసిన మురళీ చెరువు గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ. చాలా కాన్వర్సేషన్స్ అయ్యాయి. తర్వాత ఒక మాట ఉంది, వాంగ్మే మనసి ప్రతిష్ఠిత, మనోమే వాచి ప్రతిష్ఠిత. My word and my mind should be one and the same. That's what it is. మనకి వేదం కావాలన్నా, భాష కావాలన్నా, మీరు నేను ఒకటి కావాలన్నా, అణువు నుంచి బ్రహ్మాండం కావాలన్నా, ఇక్కడ నించున్న వెంకట చాగంటి గారిలాగే మనం అందరం కూడా ఆలోచించాలన్నా మనకు కావాల్సింది ఒకటే, మన మాట, మన ఆలోచన ఒకటి కావాలి. I'm very thankful to those individuals who made this event possible. Ms. Patamurthy garu, thank you very much. Shiva Nandavani, thank you very much. And everyone here, Nagesh garu, పిలవగానే వచ్చారు, thank you. పేరు పేరున అందరికీ చెప్పి కృతజ్ఞతలు చెప్పాలని ఉంది. కానీ ఈ కొద్ది కాలం కూడా మనం వారితోనే మాట్లాడదాం. లేకపోతే నన్ను ఆల్రెడీ పిజన్ హోల్ చేశారు ఆయన. కాదు, నేను కూడా వేదం నేర్చుకోవాలని అనుకుంటున్నాను. వేదమే కాదు, అసలు విద్య నేర్చుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాను. అది ఏమన్నా బ్రహ్మయజ్ఞం అంటే అక్షరాల బ్రహ్మయజ్ఞమే. అంచేత అదే నేర్చుకుంటాను. మీరు మళ్ళీ రావాలి. 1000 పైగా యూట్యూబ్ ఎపిసోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ప్రతిరోజు చూసినా మనకు సంవత్సరం దాటిపోతుంది, 2 ఏళ్ళు పడుతుంది రోజు కూడా చొప్పున చూస్తే. అందులో ఉన్న విషయాలు ఆలోచించి వాటిని గురించి మనం ఏమన్నా రాయగలిగినా చెప్పగలిగినా సైన్స్ అని అంటున్న వేదిక్ సైన్సెస్, అది కదా యూనివర్సిటీ వెలువడింది, అప్లైడ్ వేదిక్ సైన్సెస్. ఇది ఒక విశ్వవిద్యాలయం. ప్రతి బిందువు ఒక సింధువు అవుతుంది అంటారు కదా. అందువల్ల ఇన్ వాట్ ఎవర్ వే యూ వాంట్ టు సపోర్ట్ దిస్ యూనివర్సిటీ, ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టుగా వారు వద్దన్నారు, మురళి గారు వద్దన్నారు, నేను అడుగుతున్నాను, మీరు ఏ విధంగా సహాయం చేయదలుచుకున్నా యూ కెన్ రైట్ యువర్ చెక్స్. I'm very grateful to every one of you for sharing your valuable, precious time and driving long distances. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
చివరిగా శాంతి మంత్రం పఠించేద్దాం. ఓం జౌ శాంతిరంతరిక్షగం శాంతి, పృథివీ శాంతిరాపః శాంతి, ఓషధయః శాంతి, వనస్పతయః శాంతిర్విశ్వే దేవాః శాంతిర్బ్రహ్మ శాంతి, సర్వగం శాంతి, శాంతిరేవ శాంతి, సామా శాంతిరేది. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం. ధన్యవాదాలండి మీ అందరికీ. నమస్కారం.